Hey guys, what's up? Sorry, I'm running a little bit late tonight. We had some stuff going on. I've been watching the weather. We've had some tornado warnings that have popped up over in the western central part of the state. So I'm going to keep my eye on this. So if you see me looking over this way, I'm watching my TV. I've got it on mute. While I'm doing this, I'm going to try to squeeze this live stream in before the storms get here, but I'm going to keep an eye on the TV. So bear with me. I popped some of you guys comments up, but once again, my second self has already pooped out on me. So I'll just, hello, Miss Lisa Joe. Good to have you here, as always. Dandy's here, one of my wonderful mods. Thank you, Dandy, for being here. Miss Barbara Hall. Absolutely, ma'am. Always a pleasure to have you here. Make sure I wouldn't. I remember to mute my mic or my sound on my computer. Make sure it wasn't 1 minute, multitasking. Just making sure it wasn't echoing. Thank you, Miss Barbara, for being here. Absolutely, ma'am. Get a look. See is here. Good to have you here, Madison Kennedy. Good to have you here. Hey Arctic. Good to have you here. Just make sure I got. Hey Michigan Wifey, my OG is here. Yeah, Michigan Wifey says, looks like Arkansas is getting crazy weather. Hope everyone is safe. Yeah, like I said, it's just now, and now Arctic is actually in the part of Arkansas right now, where it's coming into. So I don't know if he can give us a weather update in his parts, because it was coming in. I think they had a tornado warning up around that area. It might be a little bit above him, to the north of him, but at any rate, everybody who is being impacted by this weather and tornadoes right now, please keep an eye on it and be safe. Hey, Mickey, another one of my wonderful mods. Welcome. And once again, I don't think my computer is going to work tonight, so we'll just have to wing it. Yeah, Michigan Wifey asked Arctic if they had any tornado warnings. I know it was around that area. I was coming in from Poto, Oklahoma, but I'm trying to get a visual image of my Arkansas map to see if Arctic is south of there or if it's a little bit closer. I might start repeating myself, welcoming everybody in. Hey, Dave, how are you doing? Good to have you here, buddy. Hey, Miss Kimber, how are you? Another one of my awesome mods. Dave says he has a few before I need to go to work. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, Dave. I know you said that you were going to come up on panel tonight, but you said you had to leave by around 8:30, and I'm getting a late start. But we will be on the panel. Get up, everybody, me, you, and Arctic, and whoever, Sunshine, if she wants to come up. Anybody that wants to come up at some point and talk about Derontae's case and talk about Timmy's case because Dave, I know you've been looking into Timmy's case. Arctic has researched it extensively, so hopefully soon we can get that to happen. Like I said tonight, I wanted to quickly. I want to get all the information and stuff in that I wanted to talk about and share with you guys tonight, but I want to kind of do it quickly just in case anything gets close to here and I have to shut it down, or the storm shuts it down for me, whichever happens first. All right. Thank you, Madison. I will be safe. Yep, like I said, I got my TV over. I got it on should put it on a local channel. I've got it on the weather channel right now, but I might put it over on one of the local channels. So far, the local channels haven't interrupted the TV programming for any weather bulletins, but I'll put it on one of our local channels. That way, if anything comes up, I'll see it. Let's see. Once again, I'm trying to multitask. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use my computer tonight. Just makes it so much easier with the computer to go through comments and do stuff. Oh, Arctic says it's not doing a darn thing at his house yet. Okay. So it must be Northview because it was going up, it was coming from Oklahoma and it was going up general direction of went the wrong way, whichever way of like Boonville up in that way. So yeah, Dave, I'm in Central Arkansas, so it's not here yet. I don't think ours is supposed to get here to Central Arkansas till like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I probably won't get any sleep tonight and won't get any sleep tonight until or I might go to bed and get a little bit of sleep and then get woke up by the storms. Let's see. I'm gonna try to get yeah, Arctic said Poto and Poto, Alabama, Poto, Oklahoma, excuse me. Poto, Oklahoma and Alma, Arkansas were concerned, but he hasn't seen anything yet. Are you gonna storm chase tonight? You gonna do some storm chasing tonight, Arctic? Oh. Sorry. Okay, there we go. My computer is not working, and anybody who joined me for my Southern Gal After Dark live stream last night that I did, thank you so much. That was so much fun. Just kind of take a break from some true crime for a little bit. Although we talked about a little bit of true crime, but mostly we talked about music and mostly about music. We had a couple of articles. We talked about some doggies. Talked about some weird stuff. But I appreciate everybody who joined in. I'm gonna try to do that a little bit more often. Maybe I'm just gonna give up on this computer. Maybe once or twice a month, do something like that. Hey, Miranda Lee, good to have you here, my dear. Good to see you. I'm gonna get everybody in, then we'll get started. Hello, Miss Kimberly Lots. Good to have you here, ma'am. I'm so glad you could join us tonight. Because tonight, anybody that doesn't know, April 25th was the day that Derontae passed, the day that his or maybe that morning before, or that morning of the 25th was the day that his life was taken. No matter what anybody else says, in my opinion. And radio station. Sorry, I'm trying to watch weather and concentrate on doing this. I'm sorry, I apologize. A television station that's I think it was KMOV or KROV did about a 10-minute piece. I think it aired Thursday night. So I'm going to show it. Hopefully I won't get a strike for copyright on my channel, but I just want to show it for anybody who hasn't seen it. I got to see, you know, that they showed some stuff, and all this was done with the blessing, from what I understand, of Miss Kimberly and Miss Erica, Derontae's grandmother and mother. Um, they handed over a lot of case files, some of the crime scene photos, things of that nature, to help get Derontae's keep his story out there. Trying to, once again, you know, he's still, Derontae needs justice. And then I have an article that I'm going to read about apparently the FBI, which I don't claim to be an expert in how the FBI and all that works, but I have never heard of a case where the FBI would make a ruling on a supposed self-harm. But apparently the FBI has come to the conclusion that it was not a homicide, it was self-harm. So I got a little article to read about that. We're also going to be sharing a little bit about Timmy Dees' case from Miss Barbara, because Timmy's birthday was this month. Timmy's birthday was on the 10th, I believe. So I'll put together some video clips and the Timmy's birthday video that I did for him, and I will also play the tribute video I made for Derontae also. Don't let me forget to do that. So I just wanted to get Timmy's name back out there, since, like I said, I'd planned to do this earlier in the month, and I just got busy and things happened, life happened. And then I'm going to go over, I put a video, some video clips together for Jeremy Lawerence. If you haven't seen, Friday, I did the Jeremy's case. Jeremy's been missing since 2023 from Duluth, Minnesota. So please check out my playlist. It is in the, I think I put it in the case of the week. It should be the last video. If you go to my homepage, it should be the first video that shows up under my videos. I can't remember if I put it in any playlist yet. You can also find the deep dive live streams that I did on Derontae's case and Timmy's case. You can find all the videos I've done on the Fredericktown cases so far in the Fredericktown cases playlist. So I encourage you to please check all those out. So we'll be talking a little bit about that. I don't know if I missed something. Arctic said Garrett Lewis said the system was weakening. Oh, you're talking about the weather. Okay, awesome. I hope so. I don't want to be having to dodge naders tonight. Let's see. Just make sure I got everybody in here. Yeah. Arctic said he already's gone to Fayetteville and back earlier. He's going. Oh goodness. Once again, I dropped my. 1 second, I dropped my stylus. Okay, I'm back. I did that last night too. I dropped my stylus. Now everything is now everything's gonna be all wonky. So if I look like I'm staring out into space, it's because I can't tell where I'm looking at in the camera. Let's see. Get caught up in comments. Thank you, Kimber. Yes, please, everybody, smash that like button. The more likes, shares, comments this live stream gets, the more that Jeremy's information, Derontae's information, Timmy's information, the more it is pushed out to as many people as possible. That is what we want. That is the goal, is for as many people as possible to see this information, to share it. So please share it on any of your social media platforms, Facebook groups, anything that you may be in. Please share. All right, making it through comments. Thank you, Miss Kimberly. You be careful driving, Miss. Get to come up. Miss Kimberly says she's driving, so she can't communicate much, but she's here. Thank you. You be careful driving, Miss Kimberly. Thoughts and prayers and good vibes for a safe trip. Yes, and she said it was KMOV. Thank you, Miss Kimberly. You're very welcome, Miss Barbara. Oh, oh, goodness. Come on. You're very welcome, Miss Barbara. Absolutely. It's my pleasure and my honor, ma'am. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much, Sunshine. Sunshine sent $4.99. Thank you, ma'am. Congratulations. Woohoo. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it so much. That means the world to me. It does. You guys, any of my mods here, please drop Arctic's link in. What else is here? Arctic Dave, Arctic Out on the Prowl, Mind of Monsters, any other creators you see in here that I haven't seen yet. You guys can start dropping their links. Thank you so much, Sunshine. I appreciate it so much. You know I love you, girl. Thank you. I'm gonna have to get something. Mr. Steve has his blue light that he and Mr. and Mrs. Steve have their blue light. I'm gonna have to find something to do when somebody donates. I have to get like a little squeaky toy or something. Oh goodness, I appreciate it so much, guys. It's humbling, very humbling, but it's so much appreciated. Caught up, and we will get started. Oh my goodness. Thank you, T. T also sent a $5 super chat. Thank you. T, he says, well, Fire didn't notice you got monetized. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Yeah. Like I said, when I started this channel, I never even dreamed that it would get this far. But I'm so appreciative, so thankful, so honored. I feel so blessed to be able to do this, to help these families out. Like Miss Marion, Miss Barbara, Miss Kimberly, Miss Erica, Jeremy Lawerence's family, to help just do what I can do. I guess my superpower is just trying to get on here and share these cases to the best of my ability, to try to bring more awareness to them. So I appreciate. I could not do it without you guys. I would just be here sitting here talking to myself right now. But thank you so much. It is so appreciated. I just don't know what to say. Thank you. Thank you, T, once again. Hey, Miss Marion, good to see you. Miss Marion said, hello, everyone, liked and shared. Thank you, Miss Marion. It's much appreciated, ma'am. I'm seeing colors. Oh, thank you, Mickey. Oh, let me get to come up. Mickey, $1.49 super stickers. Thank you so much, my dear. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. You guys are too kind. You guys are too kind. Too kind. And yeah, and you guys, I appreciate the donations. I absolutely do. But I don't do it for the money. But I would sit up here and do it for nothing. But anything and everything is most appreciated. It is, in all sincerity. Still trying to get down to see where I was at. I'm still fighting with my computer. Fighting with my computer. All righty. Andy says, this is a party. Yep. Yeah, we're gonna do a little celebrating. I don't know if I want to call it a celebration, but celebrating Derontae's life, Timmy's life. And hopefully one of these days we can get justice for both because they both need justice. Oh my goodness, thank you, Mickey. $10, monetized. Thank you so much. See, and I wasn't even going to bring it up tonight because I don't feel right bringing it up because, like I said, I don't do it for the money. But everything, as I said, anything is appreciated. And some of it will be donated to a very worthy cause. Very worthy cause. So thank you so much, Mickey. Yeah, I got to get me like a little squeaky toy or some kind of a light or something. Like Mr. Steve's blue light. Thank you, Arctic. Arctic says he done left his DNA on that like button, shared it further than the gossip. Oh, I got to put that up there. That's funny. Arctic kills me. He says, done left my DNA on that like button and shared it further than the gossip at a beauty shop travels. Thank you, my friend. I'm telling you, last night, in our non true crime Southern Gal After Dark last night, I'm telling you, between Tony's place was here, and between him and Arctic, oh, they had me rolling last night. Had me rolling. Yep, everybody who's donated, and I'll go through them again, because that puts it in my starred folder. I'll go over them again before we leave, just to give another thank you to everybody. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Much appreciated, my friend. Yeah, please go check out Dave's channel. Like I said, Dave, Arctic. Who else did I say was here? Any creators that are here, yeah, please. Oh, Mind of Monsters, yeah. Kimber, yeah. Thank you, Kimber. Kimber is putting in you guys links. Oh, thank you, Miranda. Miranda, $4.99. Congratulations on the growth of your channel. Thank you for your hard work in covering these cases. Absolutely. Thank you, ma'am. I said that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. That's my purpose my purpose and my passion and my heart is to get these stories out there. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. You're gonna make me cry. I'll try not to cry. Yep. There you go. Kimber's got Arctic's in there. Got Dave's. There's Dave. Oh, our Arctic put Dave's in. Thank you. What was that? Sorry, I'm fixing to throw my laptop. I probably shouldn't have worn this shirt with green in it because I think it's contrasting with my green screen behind me. So if my arm or shoulder or hands disappear, you'll know why. And I know better because it says if you're on a green screen, don't wear anything with green in it. But it's just the first thing. I was running late, so it's the first thing I picked up to wear. So anyway, Lisa says, sorry, I don't know why it sticks on the waiting page sometimes. Thank you, Mickey. Mickey's whooping it up. Hey, Patriotism, good to have you here. Patriotism says I made it. Good to see you. Patriotism was in the Discord the other night when we were having our discussions about the football, and me and Kimber are going to start an animal sanctuary with elephants and penguins, and me and Arctic at some point are going to go storm chasing tonight. If it wasn't dark already, I'm not doing any night chasing. About chasing some tornadoes. And what else were we going to do? We talked about all sorts of stuff. It's fun to get in there with you guys. Oh, there's Tony. Tony was there too. Yeah, Tony was there at the Discord chat. Hey, Tony, good to have you here. As always. Absolutely, Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara asked me, says, could you please look into the case about the little boy that was killed in Fredericktown March 27th? He was 4, Jonah Ferraro. Yep, hold on one second. Of course, the one pen that I pick up doesn't work. I'm gonna reach my notebook. Sorry, guys. There's my other notebook with the pen already attached to it. Yes, ma'am. I will write that down. And sorry about the hair. Once again, like last night, I have my hair up. I got messy hair. Don't care because the humidity right now is so bad. I was gonna wear it down, but I look like bozo because it was sticking out so much. Okay, let me write this down. Jonah Ferraro. He was just, oh goodness, 4 years old. March 27th. Absolutely, sorry. Absolutely, Miss Barbara. I will most definitely look into that. It is on my list. Yeah. I mean, doesn't matter what age, no matter the age, if somebody's life is taken, and we all know how these Fredericktown cases are. Um, but yeah, when you have a little 4-year-old, heartbreaking. But yes, ma'am, I will definitely look into that. Thank you, Dave. Dave said he's got to go to work, but he'll be listening in the car. Thank you, Dave. I'm sorry about the delay. A menu, I'm telling you, menu, Arctic, we're going to get on together as soon as possible and talk about Timmy's case some more, dissect it, Derontae's case. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Dave. You be careful out there, Dave, driving. Yeah, that's true. Arctic was talking about his channel and monetization. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you, Miss Barbara Hall. Thank you so much. She didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. $1.99 super chat. Thank you. I love you, Miss Barr. You know, I love you much. You and Miss Barr or Miss Marion. Love you much. Love you much. Y'all, you guys are always in my thoughts and prayers. Thank you, Miss Marion. I got to get next time I come on live or do something. I'm gonna have some kind of squeaky toy or some kind of light, blinking light or something, like Mr. Steve's blue light. Make sure. Oh, did I miss somebody? There's Chris Gideon. I can't remember if I said hi to you, Chris, but if I didn't, hey, Chris, good to have you here as always. Yes, absolutely. Oh, sorry. Um, absolutely, Miss Kimberly. Miss Kimberly said, thank you for pointing out that the FBI don't investigate self harm cases. Absolutely. Because that is not a federal level case that would warrant their actions. Absolutely. However, this is just another ploy for us to stop justice. I agree with you 100%. When I heard that, and actually, I think when I was in Derontae's the Facebook group, um, I was reading your post about because I didn't know until I read your post on Facebook or yeah, I think it was in the Derontae's group. I didn't know that the FBI had investigated it, had ruled it self harm. So I was just like, my head, and then I was instantly started cursing, using words I shouldn't use. And I'm like, what the crap? That I have never heard the FBI investigating as alleged self harm or even a homicide case unless it like I said, I'm by no means expert on FBI, but I think the FBI only gets involved if maybe it crosses state lines or if the local police call the FBI in. So I'm just like, what the crap is going on? But yes, it's blew my mind. Blew my mind, Miss Kimberly. I just don't understand it. Absolutely. Hashtag justice for Derontae Martin and hashtag justice for Timmy Dees. Thank you, Chris Gideon. I appreciate that. Okay, so thank you, Sunshine. Sunshine, Mind the Monster says that you do great work. Thank you. You do great work, um, just like Arctic does and everybody else. Um, She said, but she told me, but ma'am, no squeaky toys because her dogs will go nuts. Okay, I won't get a squeaky toy. I'll try to get some kind of light, flashing light or something. But hopefully nobody has what is it, epilepsy that the flashing lights causes. I'll figure something out. I'll get something special. I'll do a little make a little video snippet of something, confetti or something that I can put up as an overlay video to. I'll figure something out. I promise. I was just unprepared because I did not expect it to get monetized this quick, and I haven't. Because when I first applied for it, it said it could take months and months and months to get everything going. So, but at any rate, I will get something worked out for all my supporters, all my donations. But just know that they're very much appreciated. But thank you, Sunshine. Very much appreciated. Yeah, Lisa Joe, you talking about the Lisa Joe said they were off the chain last night. Yeah, they had us. That is an excellent idea. Arctic said, get a cow that moves every time you get a super chat to represent the cow dung signal. You gave me an idea. You got my head. You got the little squirrels in my head going now, T. It's okay, Miss Barb. No worries. No worries. We were just hanging out, and I had to have a little break from true crime last night because I've been researching and trying to get my everything put together for my Missing Person Monday for tomorrow, the video, and get stuff put together, get all the videos, screen recorded and cut, edited for tonight. And I've been doing that most of the week and researching cases. And I just had to have a break last night. So I said, well, I'll just go on and we can talk about anything besides true crime. But although we talked a little bit about true crime, which is fine. But yeah, we had fun. We talked about music, movies, anything that came up, we talked about. Don't ever be sorry for missing anything, Miss Barb. You don't have to apologize. You never have to apologize to me. And I'm sure everybody in here will say you never have to apologize for them for anything. So I love you, Miss Barb. Thank you. All right, trying to get caught up so we can get into this. So far, the local news team hasn't interrupted programming to break in, so I guess we're okay for now. Hey, Lisa Joe said, a voice for the lost on Facebook is here. Do they have a Facebook group page, YouTube? If so, you can maybe one of the mods can go grab it and put it in the chat. That's perfectly fine. Yeah, if there's anybody here who's a creator that I don't know about, because there are some new faces. There are new faces and people that have just started coming in. Yeah, don't be afraid to say that you're a creator, and we will most definitely pop your link, either link to YouTube, or if we have a Facebook page or Facebook group, most definitely we'll put them in there for you. Caught up, make sure I didn't miss anybody that snuck in. Thank you, patriotism. I appreciate that. That's the next goal. That's the next goal. Just, just for the fact that the more subscribers I have, I'll put that up there. He said, patriotism says, sorry, I'm probably knocking my camera around. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. I know we can do it. Yeah, just for the fact that the more subscribers I have means more views, more likes, more shares, more comments, which means ultimately the main goal helps this information reach as many people as possible. But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Marion. I appreciate that. I do my best. Go on a wing and a prayer and hope I don't put us into a dumpster fire. Yes, Kimber, SEC. Absolutely. Got a lot of we had a lot of SEC college football fans in the Discord chat last night. Yes, ma'am. I'm so ready for college football. So ready. All right. Just want to make sure I didn't miss. Oh, hold on. Thought it jumped on me. Okay. It is jumping on me. Holy moly. Okay. Now remember that comment, so I know I'm back down to. Thank you, Miss Mary. And Miss Mary says, hi, everybody. Glad you were here to support the families. Absolutely. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, ma'am. We're here for the families. Yeah, there's Arctic's channel. Thank you. Should have known. Sunshine says she's going to make me a video clip to pull up. My brain wheels are turning. Thank you, ma'am. It will be awesome. If it's anything as good, half as good as the background that you made me, my dumpster fire. Let me see if I can put it, change the layout for a second. And my dumpster fire that she made me, Sunshine also made this background, and she also made the new logo that I use. So absolutely, absolutely. It's much appreciated. I'm sure a video will be awesome. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, Miss Barbara Bell would be good too. Yep. Hello, Maisie. Welcome. Good to have you here. I think you popped in before a time or two. Thank you for being here. Trying to get caught up so we can get going. Switch hands for a minute. I'm sorry if my hand goes across the screen, but I had to switch hands. My arm was getting tired. About caught up, I think. And we'll get into I'm gonna share some missing, most of them are cold cases. Some of them aren't too cold, but just want to make sure welcomed everybody in and got everybody's comments. Yeah, Kimber said made a comment about the new AI Facebook thing. I'm gonna have to look in that. I honestly don't get on. I can't remember the last time I've logged into my personal Facebook page, which is for my friends and family. All I do, I get on my Southern Gal Facebook account to check on my groups and to grab stuff from my groups that I'm in to share, and then to post to my groups and to other groups and on my page. Other than that, I try to stay away from any kind of social media. Absolutely. Kimber says she loves the dumpster fire. Yes, ma'am. Sunshine, Mind of Monsters made that for me. And just on a side note, really quick, I know we're already 40 minutes in. We haven't started, but uh, when I set up my memberships, you can make custom emojis and custom badges. And I was just gonna do one level of membership, but for some reason I couldn't. You know me, you guys, you know me. I just punch buttons until until either it goes into a dumpster fire or something good happens. But I ended up doing 3 levels of membership, but it's all, it's like $1.99, $2.99, $3.99. But the 3 levels, because you can put, had to name your levels. So the first level is dumpster divers, but it's going to be in a good way. We're all going to jump into the dumpster together to suss out these cases and these missing persons. Level 2, I believe I did the fire starters, where you start that fire and get some people looking at cases. And I think level 3, I named the flamethrowers, the ones who go out there and share and get all that stuff out there. So I intended the dumpster divers and all that to be a good connotation, not a negative connotation. But yeah, I had, it had to do with, I had to have it something to do with the dumpster fire. And then I think it let me right now make 4 custom emojis, and they're all, one is a cartoon dumpster with a face on it, and then I got they're all fire related, little cartoon fires with faces on them, and They're really, really cute. I thought I just got on the Google machine and searched. But I thought they came out very well. All right. I think I'm caught up. Okay, so go ahead and throw that up there. Um, this is a True Crime Sunday, so I don't even know why I'm trying to get back into my computer again, but I did remember to email my slideshow to myself so I can at least read the slideshow, so I can read your comments from the phone because my computer is pooping out on me. I can at least read the slides on my computer screen because they're much bigger. I can see them much better. So let me bring those up quickly. I just don't let me. I hope I don't forget to advance them on the. What did I do? No, that's not. Maybe it will let me advance my slide. Of course it won't. There we go. Okay. Oh, did it close it out? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to. I might can read it off the screen. So this is Jennifer Leanne Taylor. Jennifer went missing from Rogers, Arkansas on May 2nd, 1999. Her body was discovered on May 13th of 1999 in Chewy, Oklahoma. I have no clue where Chewy, Oklahoma is, what part of Oklahoma it's in. She was 20 years old. Her body was discovered in her own vehicle, which had been burned and pushed off the side of a bluff along the Illinois River off Chewy Road, which is in northern Adair County. It was found that she had 2 GSWs to the head. Unfortunately, most of the physical evidence was destroyed by the fire. Police have said they have potential suspects, so it's always kind of good when you got at least you have an avenue to go down. And they believe that there were witnesses to her homicide who are not talking. Jennifer had recently fell in with what they call a new crowd, one that they said was a bad influence. Jennifer was born in Dallas, Texas on December 27th, 1978. She graduated from Fayetteville High in Arkansas in 1996, and she was studying at Northwest Arkansas Community College in Rogers, where she lived. She was one of 8 children, and she was a mother to a young daughter. So very sad situation. If you have any information about Jennifer, please call the OSBI at 800-522-8017. Oh, now it's actually working. This is Faith Lindsay. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get my slideshow back up. I guess I inadvertently closed it out a while ago when I was mashing buttons. One second, guys. There we go. All right, now let's see. Minimize that, close that, close that. Let's see if that works. There we go. All right, now I got it. Because I could not read that very small writing on that flyer. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Let me get on the right. There it is. Okay. So this is Faith Lindsay. Faith went missing on October 8th, 2019 from Pauls Valley, Oklahoma. She was 17 years old at the time she disappeared, 5'2", 120 pounds, brown hair, blue eyes. She did have a tattoo of a cross on her thumb. It was updated on the December of 2019 that said an arrest had been made in her case. It said Tanner Washington was charged with first-degree homicide, but as of now, and when I saw this post, it had recently been updated again within the last month that they still have not found recovered face remains, so that's why they wanted to keep her name out there. in case anybody may remember something about seeing her, anything that may have happened to her, maybe saw this Tanner Washington with her, and to always be on the lookout if you're out in any wooded areas, any trails, hunting, hiking, dog walking, because we've all come to know that a lot, I would say probably maybe, I don't know, maybe the majority or a very high percentage of remains are found accidentally, as opposed to organized searches. So just please, anybody in that area, please keep your eye out. I believe, according to the flyer, and I don't know how new or old this flyer is, but at one time there was a $5,000 reward being offered by OSBI for any information regarding the disappearance of Faith. So if you have any information, you can call the OSBI at 800-522-8017. All right. Let's see what we got next. Okay. Next, we have, this is from Hempstead County, Arkansas. This is Casey Clark. Casey was last seen on March 28th, 2012 in Hope. He was 31 when he went missing. He will be 43 now. He's 5'6" to 5'8", 160 to 175 pounds. He was last seen, like I said, March 28th, 2012. He reportedly woke up in the middle of the night. He told his girlfriend that he was going out and then he would be back. His vehicle was found abandoned at the Bill Weevil or Bo Weevil, Weevil liquor store in Fulton. His wallet was left at his girlfriend's apartment. Casey does have a tattoo of a brick wall on his upper left arm and the name Cassandra on his right arm. So if you have any information regarding Casey, his disappearance, his possible whereabouts, please contact the Hempstead County Sheriff's Office at 870-777-6727. All right. Next we have, this is Clayton James Gurley. He has been missing from Hackett, Arkansas since April 21st of 2021. So about 3 years, a little bit over 3 years now. He was 32 years, or current age is 32 years. A white male, 5'9", 180 pounds, with blonde or strawberry blonde hair, blue eyes. It says Clayton's family needs to know where he is. So if you have any information regarding Clayton, his possible whereabouts, any information, please call the Sebastian County Sheriff's Office at 479-783-1051. I'll just go ahead and make that full screen since it went full screen on me. All right, next we have, I went about there. This is Damian Rivas. He has been missing since February 15th of this year from Topeka, Kansas. He's just 17 years old. There's not a whole lot of information. I just grabbed this from one of the, I tried to scour the Facebook groups I'm in, missing person and cold case Facebook groups I'm in, to grab some of these missing to share. It just says he's 17 years old. It says there is no Facebook accounts that are activated at this time. If you know anything about his whereabouts, please reach out to the Topeka Police Department at 785-368-9551. Or you can also call 1-800-THE-LOST, which is the NCMEC number. This one also has very little information, but I couldn't pass it up after I read. This one came from the Missing People in Virginia and Surrounding Areas Facebook group. A lady named Nicole posted it. She says, I'm desperately trying to find my friend Stephanie Gibbs Hannibal. She was last seen on March 16th of this year, 2024. And it says, if you have any information, you can contact the Norfolk or Virginia Beach missing persons unit. So that's all the information I have, but I included 3 pictures of Stephanie. So hopefully somebody out there will see it and maybe jog their memory. Maybe they've seen Stephanie. Try to bring her home. That's what we got to do. All right, now go back out from full screen. See what get caught up on chat. First, let me see if my get caught up in comments for a second, and then we'll go to oh no, wrong. There we go. Go back to Timmy. Thank you, Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara says, I think it's a great idea for your channel. You talking about my dumpster fire theme? Oh, yeah, there's I was waiting for that, Miss Marion. There's Miss Marion's red flag. Miss Marion puts up her red flag. Thank you, Miss Marion. Oh, I love seeing that red flag. Thank you, Patriotism. Patriotism said that they requested to join the Facebook group. Yes, as soon as I get done here with the live, I'll get on Facebook and get everything approved. All I have to do is go in there and push a button. So if anybody joins the Facebook group, and also please, I think I remember to put the links in the description. Please join the Justice for Timmy Dees Facebook group and the Justice for Derontae Martin Facebook group. And the Find Jeremy, who we're going to talk about, Jeremy Lawerence, the Find Jeremy Facebook group. All 3 of those links, I do believe I remember to put them in the description. Please go check those out and join them. But anybody who's requested to join my group, I will get everything approved when we get done here. Thank you. Patriotism said they're oh no, I'm pushing buttons. My fingers are getting ahead of my brain. He also followed that guy. Thank you. Thank you so much, Patriotism. Absolutely. Miss Barbara said sad. Absolutely. Always missing people. Wow, that is a small town. So Arctic said Chewy, Oklahoma is in Adair County with a population of just 135 people. Wow. I can't complain about my small podunk town now. At least we've got over 1,000 people. We may be touching 2,000. So I was just checking out the TV, making sure we don't have any weather going on. All righty. I'll open comments, and then I'm going to play. I do have a video clip for Timmy that I'm going to play, just basic information. But please, and I can't remember. I'm trying to remember. I think I did maybe include the link to the playlist link for my Fredericktown, Missouri case playlist. Please, I encourage you, like I said earlier, please check out the deep dive live streams that I did for Timmy's case and Derontae's case. You'll get all the information. When we did the night that we did Timmy's case, Miss Marion and Miss Barbara were here, so they had good insight and extra information that they added to what I had in my presentation. And when we did Derontae's deep dive live stream, I believe Miss Kimberly was here. So she had very good information that she added. So I encourage you, please check out the deep dives for all the information. It'll blow your mind, guys, and it will infuriate you. And we just need to keep pushing for justice for Timmy, for Derontae, and all these other cases that I haven't even got to yet from Fredericktown. We got to keep pushing, guys. Thank you, Dandy. Dandy also said Chewy is just over the border of Western Arkansas. Yeah, I figured it had to be close in there somewhere, close to the Arkansas border. Yep, absolutely, Tony. says, sad to say, but people these days need a plan in case they get attacked. In reality, what would you do? Absolutely. I always like to think that I know what I would do or how I would react if I ever got attacked or somebody tried to abduct me or whatever the case may be. But what I see happen in my mind is probably in reality, unfortunately, nowhere close to what would probably actually happen. There's a new name for me, Carrie Klingbill. Welcome, Carrie. Good to have you here. If you don't mind, you can tell us how you found us. I'm going to go off the assumption that somebody here may have invited you or whatever the case may be. And we're glad to have you here, however you found us. Always good to add to our little community. Okay, so I'm assuming Arctic, I think that is I was trying to follow you in Chris's conversation, the Voice for the Lost Facebook group. So yes, go check out that too, most definitely. Oh, the In Burrito Dave is here. Dave 2 is here. If you weren't driving, I would ask you to give me the secret password. But I know it's Dave. I know he has a different account when he's on his phone or in his car or whatever. Absolutely, Carrie. Carrie says, thanks everyone for the warm welcome. Absolutely. We have a wonderful, wonderful group here, wonderful community. You're most welcome, ma'am. All right. I think I'm caught up again. Maybe. Maybe. I love reading your guys' comments. Oh, Carrie said that Miss Barb is her honorary second mama. That's so sweet. So sweet. Oh, Miss Barb, I don't want to make you cry. I'm sorry. Mm, I know it. I know, honey. I'm sorry. Mm. I don't want to make you sad, Miss Barbara. Now I feel bad about playing the clip. I want people here who if somebody may be lurking here because we got a good crowd tonight. For me, we got 20 people in here. Just for anybody here that has not heard Timmy's story and Derontae's stories, I want to try to spread it far and wide, as far as we can get it, so people will start looking into it, and hopefully we can get something done. Thank you, my sunshine. That is the link to the Timmy's Facebook group. Thank you very much. Yes, absolutely. There is the link. Thank you once again, Sunshine. There is the link to Derontae's Facebook group. Please, I encourage you go check those out. And I think I did put the Facebook group for the Find Jeremy Facebook group in there, the link to it in there too. Arctic says, let a fool try to carjack me. There'll be just another speed bump in Arkansas or a pothole. All you gotta do is chunk them in a pothole. Chunk them in one of them big old our Arkansas potholes, and they'll never be seen again. Excellent. Carrie said that she is Miss Barbara's best friend and neighbor. God bless you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Yep. Any friend of Miss Barbara's is a friend of ours, most definitely. Friend, family, we're family here. Absolutely. Miss Carrie says, I've been with her from the beginning of this, and I will be here till the end. God bless you. God bless you. Yep, absolutely. Arctic, please check out Arctic's channel. He has done wonderful, extensive videos on Timmy's case. He did an excellent, I think that's probably when I was researching Timmy's case, the first video I watched, because I just did it. It's before I even knew. I think that's how I discovered Arctic. Was I watched that live stream interview that he did with Miss Barbara, and I was just blown away by all the information, and just my heart broke for Miss Barbara and Miss Marion, of course, the whole family. So that's how I found Arctic. But he has done some wonderful coverage on not just this case, but a multitude of cases. He is a machine when it comes to putting out short missing persons videos. I mean, he just cranks them out. He puts out multiple videos daily on missing persons. Absolutely, Miss Marion, for you. Yeah. Miss Marion said, "Thank you all for being here for my sister and our family. Thank you all." Absolutely. We got your backs, Miss Marion, Miss Barbara. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, there's the I know it's really Dave. He put in the secret password. Absolutely. Miss Marion says, please share, 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 justice for all. Absolutely. Sunshine, it was I think I put a link to it in the description. It's the Find Jeremy Facebook group for Jeremy Lawerence. I think I remember to put it in the description box of the video. If not, I'm sorry. Um, Absolutely. Thank you, Michelle. Yep. Justice for Timmy Dees. Justice for Derontae. There it is. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, I was behind. She got it. There is the link for the Find Jeremy. And I also did a video package. Look at me trying to sound fancy. Use my Power Director app on my phone and put together some clips from some news things that I found on the Google machine to give you just the basics of a Jeremy story. But please, he was my case of the week. You can go to my homepage and it should be the first video. I think that's the last video I put up. I premiered it yesterday. No, Thursday. Was it Thursday? You guys, I don't even know what day it is. It's there. It's a Jeremy Lawerence went missing from Duluth, Minnesota. Yeah, absolutely. Justice for Derontae. No, it's fine, Miss Barbara. I know what you meant, Miss Barbara. You're fine. You're fine, my dear. I know you're gonna make me cry. We're all gonna be crying. Miss Barbara's gonna have me crying. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Miss Marion said a new theme song for Justice, taking it to the streets, the Doobie Brothers. Absolutely. Now I'm gonna start singing that. And y'all don't want me to start singing. I think I sung a little bit last night on a Southern Gal After Dark. I don't know what I was singing. Hey, Doodle Bug Fart. Good to have you here. I've seen you in other chats. Thank you for being here. Good to have you here. There is the thank you, Sunshine, once again. There's the link to the A Voice for the Lost Facebook group. Thank you, thank you. I would be nowhere without these wonderful mods who are a lot of them are other creators, so I know they know what they're doing. Do a much better job than I do of getting the links in for you guys. Thank you so much, everybody who has a wrench. I don't want to say my mods because you're not my mods. You are mods. Because I know a lot of you mod for other people. But I appreciate everybody who comes in and mods for me. Yep, Kimber said she read up on us, wonderful people, because of the Sebastian Rogers case. I'm just blown away by how many people are missing. Absolutely, it blows my mind. It blows my mind. Yep, Kimber says every 40 seconds, somebody goes missing. Yes, absolutely. Kimber does a wonderful job for me. She also does a wonderful job modding for Arctic. Absolutely. All right, before more comments once again, I can't talk. Before more comments pop up, I'm going to play oh, I'll have to once and I forgot to load my videos. It won't take me long to find them. I'm going to play the video clips that I put together for Timmy. I will turn my camera off for a minute while I go fetch the video. But I will be back after the video. I think it's about 3 minutes long or so. And I did at the end of it include the birthday tribute I did for Timmy at the end.
Been missing for months. Fox 23's Timothy Eves was there today and has the very latest on the search.
Barbara Hall was joined by the community and family members to march and search for her son Timothy Dees, also called Timmy. Barbara remembers her son as a loving individual.
He was loving. He was always for the underdog. He liked to dance. He loved music.
Timmy has been missing since February 28th of this year. Barbara says her son stayed in contact with her and his father no matter what. But when she hadn't heard from him after a few days, she knew something was wrong.
I just knew he was missing. There was no way. I mean, that Sunday I talked to him. Monday I hadn't heard from him. Tuesday I went to church. I come home and I felt deathly sick. I mean, just sick. I knew something was wrong.
Stop Needless Acts of Violence Please founder Felice Patton came out with her organization to support and pray before the walk. Patton, who has lost a son herself, wanted to show Barbara she wasn't alone today.
Let her know that we're here and that she's not alone. So it means everything to see all the people support.
Support that Hall has been feeling in person and on social media since her son's disappearance. She says she has been sitting in front of the Madison County Courthouse at least 3 times a week since Timmy has been gone, and community members have brought her items to show their support of her and share stories of their own worries within the town.
I just have sat here. I've had tons of people bring me water, food.
Barbara hopes for today is to find her son, but anything that will get her one step closer will help. Barbara says these moments remind her of Timmy's desire to leave a lasting legacy.
And I go back to that a lot since this has happened, and I think, well, maybe this is what Timmy's legacy is, to get change and something to change. Because there's definitely some problems and some laws that need to be changed.
In Fredericktown, Timothy Eves, Fox 23, News at 9.
Remains found in Fredericktown have been confirmed to be that of a missing Creve Coeur man. Our sister station KMOV confirms with the Missouri Highway Patrol that forensics indicate the remains do in fact belong to 26-year-old Timothy Dees, who's been missing for months. The video you're looking at right now is just from this past weekend. Dees' friends and families trying to raise awareness about his missing persons case. Dees was last seen at a Fredericktown gas station February 28th. According to the Missouri State Highway Patrol, the skeletal remains were found this morning on private property. No other details about the case are being released at this time, but the investigation continues.
All right, guys, that was. I'm crying now too. Yeah, everybody's got crying faces. But Timmy had such a sweet. Yes, everybody's commenting about Timmy's smile. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Beautiful smile, beautiful man, inside and out. All right, and I just realized, and I've got to figure out where I can go in and fix it. That I have the wrong picture on my avatar. Or I have the wrong avatar. I still have my pink hair from last night. Let me see if I can get it to the right one. There it is. There we go. Now I got the right one. Okay, I'm back. I got the right one. But I just wanted to do that, show that for just to give you anybody that hasn't heard of Timmy's case. I said that is nowhere near the whole story. That's why I keep saying I encourage you, please, and don't just check out my videos I've done. Arctic has also done very good coverage of Timmy's case. Was it the Lawless Files? Miss Barbara, you might have to remind me, or Arctic. I believe the Lawless Files did excellent coverage. I got a lot of information that I used in my deep dive live stream that I did for Timmy's case from the Lawless Files. But yeah, just keep Timmy's. Oh, let me change the layout. Change the layout. There we go. Yeah, guys, just share this anywhere, everywhere you can. Any videos, anything you find on Timmy's case, please share it. We got to get justice for Timmy, for Miss Barbara, for Miss Marion, for Timmy. So yes, trying to get back down in comments where I was on my computer. Absolutely. Arctic says he looks like someone that I would have been buddies with. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's unfortunately that's true, Tony. Tony says it's sad because we all know a kid like that. It could be any of our family members, guys. Violence does not discriminate. It doesn't matter where you come from, who you are, where you live at. It could come for any of our family members at any time, and that's what's so scary and so horrible about it. Thank you, Sunshine. Like I said, I did the best I could with the video. Like I said, with my little free. Actually, I think I switched over to the paid version of Power Director so I can get all the watermarks off. But yeah, I just use my apps on my phone and pictures and just put that together. I will also you guys don't let me forget to show the one I made for Derontae the other day. I will show that one too. I will have to go fetch it too because once again, in my rush to get here because I was late, I forgot to bring up all my videos that I wanted to show up to StreamYard, so I'm having to go fetch them. But anyway, I know, Dandy. We're all crying, Dandy. We're all crying. Hey, Michelle C. Good to have you here, my dear. Yep, very sad. We just got to remember, I've lost family members. I did lose a family member to self-harm, a cousin, second cousin. And I lost my dad. It wasn't violence. He passed away from a car wreck. We just got to remember the good times. I know it's hard. It's easier said than done, but we got to remember the good times, the good memories. I want to get one of those shirts. Where can I get one? Doodlebug Fart said now I have to put my Timmy t-shirt on. I saw in one of the groups somebody had a Justice for Timmy Dees t-shirt. And I was like, where can I get one of those? And also I'm sure there are probably Justice for Derontae t-shirts out there somewhere too. I would love to have both of those shirts. Arctic said he had his on at the car show yesterday. Excellent. You're a fine man, T. Arctic. Yep, unfortunately that's true too. And never justice in Madison County. Just unbelievable. Oh, you're so welcome, Miss Barbara. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, ma'am. Yes, it was. Thank you. Was Lawless Files did awesome work. Yes, that's where I got. And I hope it's not he. If he probably didn't even see it, but because I don't even know who Lawless Files is. That's the first time I come in found that channel was when I was researching for Timmy's case. But I took some screenshots of the documents that I used in the deep dive live stream for Timmy's case from the documents from his video. So credit to Lawless Files for that. And when I did the original live stream, I did put a link to Lawless Files channel. So if any of the mods want to drop the Lawless Files channel link in there, please do so. Oh, I know he was, Miss Barbara. Miss Barbara said he was as sweet as his smile. Absolutely. Yep, Doodlebug says, just like my mama used to say, not everyone is your friend. Absolutely. 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 Miss Marion says that's why you give back to the other families. Share, share, share. Absolutely. Absolutely, ma'am. Okay, Arctic says that he needs a Derontae shirt, and Miss Barbara sent Timmy his Timmy shirt to him. Absolutely. I would love to have both a Derontae shirt and a Timmy shirt. I would wear it with pride. And if anybody would stop to ask me who Timmy or Derontae were or are, I will talk their ear off and give them the whole story. Absolutely, Miss Marion says we will get justice in Fredericktown, Missouri for our loved ones. Yes, ma'am. Doodlebug says she ordered hers through a fundraiser for Timmy. Excellent. Yeah, but I'm also getting that impression too, Carrie. Carrie said you're absolutely right, Doodlebug. Not everyone is your friend, and from what I've heard, I would not trust too many people at all from down around that area. I worry for Barb all the time. Yes, absolutely. It's okay, Chris. You don't have to cry. Don't feel bad if you're not crying. Chris says he's not crying, but it's easier. It says it's easier for him. Are you talking to me, Miss Barbara? Oh, that would be so sweet. Yes, ma'am. I will send you my address. Yes, ma'am. Have you I know, I'm trying to think if you or Miss Barbara have emailed me before my real or Messenger. I think I have. I'll check. I'll get it to you somehow, either through Facebook Messenger or you can email me at southerngaltruecrime@hotmail.com. Let me see if I can bring that up right quick. That is my email address. And then if you email me at that address, I will give you my home address, and I will also give you my real personal email address that you can use. I don't mind you having it at all, you or Miss Marion. I know Miss Kimberly has my real email address and some other people that I trust. So yeah, thank you, Miss Barbara. I will wear it with pride, and like I said, if anybody asks me who Timmy is or Derontae is, I'll give them an earful. All right, let's see. I'm caught up in comments. Let's see what we got next. All right, this is a case from Arkansas that is just heartbreaking and horrifying. I don't know if Arctic has heard of this one. This is Troy Strope. Troy was found. She was the victim of a brutal homicide. And I do have a video clip to show you. Or I made a video, put together 2 videos in the clip to show you with more information on Troy's case. But her body was found. She's a 42-year-old mother. She was found on February 20th, 2024. Her body had been placed inside a plastic tote, and was discovered by kids riding on four-wheelers along St. Francis County Road 731, which is basically kind of out in the middle of nowhere, a farm area, kind of farmy, field, wooded area. The St. Francis County Sheriff's Department is investigating the case. Certain details of this case are not being released to protect the integrity of the investigation, but Strope died a horrific death. So when they put it that way, because a lot of times, now this is coming from the Arkansas Justice Project, but I'm sure they have people that are privy to what happened, have connections. But they said that she died a horrible, horrific death. Those responsible need to be removed from society. Absolutely. There is a reward being offered by her family, and additional fundraising efforts for a reward are continuing. There is a link I didn't get the GoFundMe link. Troy was about to become a grandmother for the first time. Her life was taken before she got to meet her first grandchild, and she was a daughter, mother, sister, grandmother, and so much more. And I believe that they might have a person or persons of interest, because in another article I read the other day, they had searched a house, and I think it'll go into it in the video clips. They had searched a house, but as of today, whatever today is, what is today? The 28th of April, 2024, unless something has come out today that I have not found yet, no arrests have been made in this case. So once again, I'm going to go stop my cam, and I'm going to go fetch the video to play.
Horrific murder of a 42-year-old Forest City mother of three. The body of Troy Strope was found stuffed into a plastic storage tote February 20th, but so far, no arrests have been made.
WRG's Mike Suriani reports Strope's family is now offering a reward to hopefully entice someone out there to come forward with information.
And you can imagine the worst things from the beginning to the end, you know, from the time she disappeared to the time that she was put in the tote.
Thoughts of how her niece must have suffered keep Troy Strope's aunt awake at night as the search for the 42-year-old's killer or killers drags on.
It's just over 2 months since she was found, and we have been absolutely sick over it.
Strope's body was found by a couple of kids on four-wheelers, stuffed in a plastic storage tote along St. Francis County Road 731.
She is a girl of 5'10", so to fit inside that tote, one can only imagine what they had to do to get her in there.
Investigators telling your news leader forensic evidence gathered at the site and at a house in Forest City in March are still being analyzed at the Arkansas Crime Lab, but no arrests have been made so far. Frustrating for Strope's family, who is now, with the blessings of investigators, offering a reward to help entice someone to speak.
At this point, we are offering $1,000 for information leading to and the conviction of the killers.
Thursday, rain fell on Strope's memorial in St. Francis County, but Dillman says nothing can wash away the memory of Troy and hopes someone can help with an important tip that may solve the case.
None of us got to say goodbye. They took her from us. And by taking her from us, nobody got to have that closure.
For your news leader in St. Francis County, I'm Mike Suriani, WR.
New information tonight in the murder of an Arkansas woman. For the first time since the discovery of Troy Strope's body, her goddaughter is speaking out. Her body was found in a storage tote last month, and so far, no one has been charged in the murder. As WREG's Mike Suriani reports, her family is preparing for a memorial service tomorrow.
I have faith. Justice will be served. She's walking with us right now. I know.
Alexis Parham is the goddaughter of murdered 42-year-old Troy Strope. The Forest City woman found dead in a plastic storage tote along County Road 731. Parham says her godmother's horrible death won't overshadow who she really was.
She's full of life, love, and laughter. She didn't care what people thought about her. I don't think a lot of people realized it, but every person she came across in her life, she taught them something.
Parham says it wasn't unusual for her godmother to drop off the radar every now and then.
If she didn't want to talk, it'd only be for a couple days, and she'd be right back with us. So we knew it was unusual, but in everyday life, people don't think about things like that until things happen.
But family members say the woman had not been seen for a month when the gruesome discovery was made.
Honestly, when the tote was found, none of us wanted to accept or even think of the possibility.
Parham didn't want to talk about the investigation into her godmother's death or the fact that St. Francis County deputies searched this Forest City house Thursday, finding forensic evidence possibly linked to the murder and a possible person of interest.
We questioned what any normal person would question. Why, where, when, what, how. And those, as far as details, really don't want to have to go back into it.
Parham says she refuses to visit the small memorial that marks the spot where Troy Strope was found.
I'm not here for that. I'm here to rejoice and remember who she was and who she will always be to the people that she loves.
In St. Francis County, Mike Suriani, WREG News Channel 3.
Sad ending for a life there, and a memorial service for Troy Strope will be held tomorrow in Colt, Arkansas. In the meantime, if you have information on the case, call the St. Francis County Sheriff or the Forest City Police Department.
All right, that is the latest information about the Troy Strope case. This is I noticed that Arctic had commented that he hadn't heard of this case. Oh, hold on, there we go. Hold on, multitasking. Nope, that's not the one I want. That's the one I want. I started following this case when it came out, and I think it came up in my news feed, or they said something about it on the news on the TV, local news on the TV. And this is the first information that has come out lately about this. It's a horrible case. I'm trying to think. I don't think I had an article for this because I tried to do mostly videos tonight, so you wouldn't have to sit here and listen to me babble and read my monotone voice. But yeah, everybody's commenting that it's evil, horrible, and can't imagine what the family's going through. Yeah, it's just, and not to be morbid, but I don't know if it said it in the video. I was trying to pop some of you guys' comments up while the video was playing, so I wouldn't get too behind. But maybe I don't know if it was the aunt, because in the first part of the video, the dark-haired lady is Troy's aunt, and in the last part of the video, the younger girl was her goddaughter, I believe. But one of them made a comment, I think it was the aunt, that, or somebody made a comment that, Lord knows what they had to do to her to get her into that tote. You don't even want to think about it. It's too horrible to think about. Exactly. Miss Barbara says, what happened to people? I ask myself that on a daily basis, Miss Barbara. It is horrible. Horrible, horrible. You're absolutely right. Doodlebug says evil has taken over, unfortunately. Yep. If I had Sunshine, if you've ever watched any of her lives or videos, she has the church lady, the Satan thing. I love that. But yeah, that's what it comes down to. That is what it comes down to. All right, let's see what we have next. Okay, this is Jeremy Lawerence. This was my missing spotlight case of the week. Jeremy, let me bring up my big slides again so I can read just the basic information, and also made a video montage news clips for Jeremy too. for his the basics of his story. But once again, I encourage you to watch the video that I did. I premiered it, I think, Thursday or Wednesday or Thursday, or maybe it was Friday. I don't know anymore. I can't remember if I put it in a playlist. It may be in the Case of the Week playlist, but you can just go to the, like I said earlier, go to the homepage and scroll down to my videos, and it should be the first video there. But Jeremy went missing on August 20th of 2023. His last known location was Duluth, Minnesota. He was 39 years old, 6'2", 200 to 225 pounds, brown hair and a buzz cut, hazel eyes. He had a short, scruffy beard at the time he went missing. He was wearing a black full-face helmet. He was riding on the right hand of the slide. That is the ATV he was riding. He had ridden down from Mountain Iron, and yes, I know it is Mountain Iron. I've got a couple of comments on the video that said it's not Iron Mountain, it's Mountain Iron, but I appreciate you, because I think when I was doing the video, a couple of times during the video, I accidentally said Iron Mountain, but it is Mountain Iron. But he had ridden down from, I believe, Mountain Iron. It was 70 miles. His vehicle, car, truck, whatever it was, wasn't working. He wanted to go down to Duluth to visit his girlfriend and his newborn baby girl. He made it down there. He was on his way back up, riding back up to Mountain Iron. He did not make it. His last known sighting, he was seen at Island Lake, was caught on surveillance. And after that, I think he didn't call his mom around 10 p.m., but after that, that was the last that anybody heard from him, and his phone died around between 11 and midnight after that. And he has never been found. The ATV four-wheeler has never been found. There is a $5,000 reward, so if you have any information regarding Jeremy's case, please call the Duluth Police Department at 218-730-5400 with any information. And if anybody has any other questions or comments about Jeremy's case or Troy's case, anything that we've covered so far, pop them in comments and I'll get to them. I'll show this video clip for Jeremy. Bear with me while I push buttons here for a minute.
Good evening. I'm Dan Wolf. Laura Lee's on assignment. Thanks for joining us. An update tonight on the search for a missing Iron Range man who vanished over the summer. 39-year-old Jeremy Lawerence was last seen near St. Mary's Hospital in Duluth back on August 20th. Now Jeremy's parents are asking the community for help. Northern News Now's Natalie Hetner explains how they hope a new reward brings answers.
Searching for answers. People just don't disappear. They haven't found his four-wheeler, and the trails have been searched by volunteer ATV groups.
Jeremy Lawerence went missing August 20th after visiting a friend in a Duluth hospital. According to his parents, Debbie and Jerry Lawerence, the 39-year-old was last seen on video around 7:30 p.m. near Island Lake with his yellow Can-Am ATV. Debbie and Jerry said Jeremy was on his way back to Mountain Iron.
I drove with Deb up Highway 4, and I'm thinking, look at how expansive this area is, and there's more than one trail in there. There's trails everywhere. And how do you get to all of them?
Now, Debbie and Jerry are offering a $3,000 reward for any information on where he may be.
Any of that information that would lead to, finding him or, finding his physical self, just to bring him home. We're willing to pay that reward.
Debbie said the last time she heard from Jeremy was on a phone call the evening he was last seen. Debbie and Jerry haven't heard from him since, leaving their minds wandering on about what could have happened to him.
Well, I don't think there's been a day that I haven't cried. And, sometimes I can hold it together, and then the reality, either I'll see a picture of him, and it just, I'm heartbroken.
keeping their phones close by, hoping for a call with answers.
I can't help but call that number every so often just to see what happens.
In Mountain Iron, Natalie Hepner, Northern News Now.
If you know anything at all, call the DPD. We have their number on your screen and on our website. And we reached out to Duluth Police Department as they are the lead agency in the case. They say they're following active leads. They weren't able to share any more details, including if they believe Jeremy's in danger.
Well, it's now been over 8 months since a Mountain Iron man made contact with his family. Jeremy Lawerence has been in Duluth visiting his new baby and girlfriend. He was last seen near Island Lake riding an ATV. That was August 20th of last year. Since then, police have been investigating, and the St. Louis County Rescue Squad has logged more than 1,000 miles searching for Jeremy. His mom, Debbie, is grateful for the community support, which has helped them offer a $5,000 reward and hire a private investigator. She continues to rely on her faith to keep moving forward.
I guess my big message out there is that I feel like there's something more to this and that somebody knows something. And I just hope that somebody finds it in their heart to report what they know, even if it's as insignificant as they may think. It just might be that missing piece to that puzzle.
And she did have contact with the investigator just today. Police say it remains an active and ongoing investigation. If you have any information, please contact them. We have a link to the Find Jeremy Facebook page at WDIO.com.
All right, that was the basic information on Jeremy's case. Let me multitask for a minute. You know, I'm not good at doing that. There we go. Change my layout. Okay. So yes, definitely. If you have any information about Jeremy, or if you're up in that area, I do have family in Duluth actually. Some nieces or a niece was up there. I don't know if she's still there. She might be still there. Yeah. So if you live in that area, whenever and I know it's later than down here in the south, and up in Minnesota it's later when the snow and stuff starts going away. But yeah, just anybody in that area who happens to walk the trails in that area, or ATVs through there or anything, please keep your eye out. If you see something, say something. As Sunshine says, if you see something, say something. And I want to miss this. Welcome, JetPet 9000 says, hi all, I'm a new sub, great channel. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. You can always tell us, or not if you don't want to, how you found us. We always like to know how you found us, but regardless of how you found us, we are glad that you found us. Thank you. You know, and I'm not trying to sound petty or anything with saying that. I just wanted people to know that I do know it was Mountain Iron, because Lisa said you only said Iron Mountain the first time, and then it was correctly. But yeah, when I'm recording, because that was a video I did on Jeremy's case, I did it as a video premiere so we could have the chat up. But yeah, when I'm recording my videos, sometimes my mouth gets ahead of my brain, and I do not edit any of my videos. So what you see is what you get. So. You know, I apologize for that, for saying Iron Mountain, but just as long as the people heard the information, that's all I care about. That's the important part, is that people got the information. So thank you, Miss Lisa. And Miss Peggy said, did my comment not show? I think, yes, I found it. It was about the shirts. Let me find it again. I think I had it stored so I can find it. There it is. Is that the one you're talking about? Miss Peggy asked about how to order t-shirts and cost for Timmy t-shirts and Derontae t-shirts. I don't have that information, but I'm sure there's people in chat. I think Doodlebug, I think, said that she had got it at a fundraiser or something, but I'm sure somebody in here can give you the details on how you can get those shirts. Yeah, you may. Yeah, my Sunshine said you may can get them in the Facebook group. I'm sure if you go to the Facebook groups, they can. And I ask, they can let you know how I do have all the links to, I have the link to Jeremy's group, Derontae's group, and Timmy's group all in the description box. Welcome, Kate Pruitt. Welcome. Kate says, hey, everyone, I'm going to ask, is kind and nice people here and safe before I stay here? Yes, absolutely. This is a safe place, a safe channel. We do not tolerate victim bashing, family bashing, bashing of other community members. We don't do drama. If I was Sunshine, I would have my she has a no drama llama. She has her video that trolls will be eaten. So yes, absolutely, Miss Kate, this is a safe place. I have a lot of mods in here who can play whack-a-troll or give out some warnings if need be, just in case somebody says something untoward or we get a troll in here. They are taken care of very quickly. Thank goodness. I do not have, so far I have not had a lot of problems with any trolls or troublemakers, but yes, ma'am, this is a safe place and you are most welcome here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said, Chris. Chris said, Kate, yes, we all are. Thank you, Chris. Yep. Absolutely. Sunshine says, Kate Pruitt, welcome in, love. Yes, this is a safe chat. All good people. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for giving Kate a warm welcome. Yep. Absolutely. Miss Kate or Miss Peggy says, yep, safe, friendly group. Unless you're a troll and much. Yeah. Like I said, the Sunshine says she's got her little video clip that says trolls will be eaten. And no drama llama, no drama here, no sensationalism, no clickbaits, no no doing videos on anything just for to cause drama or disturb controversy or yeah, we don't do that. None of that happens here. Absolutely not. Yes, thank you. This is a another good channel. She does great work over there. Thank you, Sunshine, for putting that in. All right. Okay, so now we are going to go to Derontae Martin, another Fredericktown case, travesty. You see, I got the Justice for Derontae Martin hashtag there that I put on. I put it anywhere and everywhere I can in anything I post. I am going to play. Hopefully, I won't get struck. Although it was a news report, usually you can get away with doing news reports. It's about 10 minutes long. Because I'm still unclear about I know the basics of the fair use. But I mean, I play video clips from news sites all the time, and I haven't got any strikes or anything. This is about 10 minutes long. It came out Thursday. It is from KMOV. I am going to put up the trigger warning banner and they'll say it too in the video clip, the news person. It does have some graphic images, so just be warned. It's not, I mean, it's bad, obviously. Anything like that is bad, but it's not overly graphic, but it is disturbing, so just be forewarned of that. So I will play it, and thank you, T. T says, news is fair use, just pause for commentary occasionally. Yes, that's what I was going to do. I'll pause for commentary, or even if I just have to pause for a minute and read some comments. Yes. Thank you, T. Like I said, I'm still getting used to this fair use, and I really don't want, now that it's monetized, I don't want to do anything to, But, okay, so like I said, it's about 10 minutes long, and I will pause it here and there to make a comment or to read some of y'all's comments, so hopefully that will count. And then after the video, I do have an article to read about the FBI's involvement or non-involvement. So I will get that going now. I won't mute my mic. That way I can talk, stop and comment, but I will mute my cam. So you won't have to look at my ugly mug while the video's playing. So I shall go fetch the video now.
Today, April 25th, 2024, marks 3 years since this teen, Derontae Martin, was found dead in an attic closet in rural Madison County, Missouri. But in the years since, a question remains: what exactly happened to Derontae? His death was officially ruled a suicide, but his family has never believed that's the truth. Now, only First Alert 4's Deion Broxton is diving into the investigation and the conflicting evidence never been seen by the public until now. We do want to warn you, some of the photos you're about to see are graphic, but Derontae's family wants you to see them.
I don't like to go back. See, that's when it hurts.
Erica Lott struggles to think about her oldest son, Derontae Martin. The nightmare started for Lott during a phone call with her mother.
I said, "Where's Derontae, Mama?" And she said he had the morgue.
Apparently a guy just shot himself.
You said the guy just shot himself?
Yeah.
Derontae Martin left his mother's home in Ferguson, Missouri on April 23rd, 2021 with people he called his friends. That night, he ended up at a party 100 miles south in Fredericktown, Missouri, where he died from a gunshot wound to the head. Martin's family provided First Alert 4 with the case file. Some of what you're about to see has never been seen before by the public.
Is he breathing at all?
Yeah. No.
The owner of the home where Martin died made this 911 call just after 3 a.m. on April 25th, 2021.
He is breathing?
He's gasping for air.
The homeowner is James Wade.
Did you shoot that man? No, sir.
This is what Wade told a Missouri State Highway Patrol investigator during a polygraph test 2 months after Martin died.
It was my daughter's 18th birthday party. And I was gone most of it. I got home maybe 30 minutes prior to when the incident happened.
Wade made headlines across the country.
Yes, I'm going to pause it here because I want to. I've done so much research on this case, but first of all, this is James Wade. Anybody who's followed this case knows who Mr. Wade is in other Fredericktown cases. But there's been it may be insignificant, but then again, it may be something. First, I said it was a prom. I've heard it was a prom party. Then I've heard him say, or others that were there said it was an 18th birthday party. So and there's other conflicting statements, and so it's just drives me crazy. And yes, Doodlebug Fart said another very strong family. Absolutely, I just can't imagine. Miss Kimberly Lotz, who was here earlier, I think she maybe still be here. She said she was driving. As Derontae's grandmother, Miss Erica, who you saw in the video just a while ago, is she comes in chat every once in a while, but I know it's very hard for her. Also, obviously, very hard for Miss Kimberly too. But yeah, just thoughts and prayers to Derontae's whole family, his siblings. Everybody. Thank you. Miss Marion says she just subscribed to Doodlebug Fart. Thank you. I'm gonna get back to the video, guys. I'm just absolutely, Miss Marion. You're more than welcome. All right, we'll get back to the video.
Because Wade, a white man, posted things on Facebook some considered racist.
Would there be any reasons why your DNA or fingerprints would be on that firearm? They never were. I never tested.
But before this polygraph, a man Wade knows accused Wade of admitting to killing Martin. Philip Lawler told Highway Patrol detectives that Wade bragged about killing Martin.
I said, everybody's saying you done that, did you? He said, damn right I did. He said, I can't remember the exact words, but it was something to the effect that it wouldn't be the first one, and it damn sure wouldn't be the last one.
In another interview, Highway Patrol asked Wade about this.
No, I did not say that.
Other people in the home during the shooting backed Wade's innocence in interviews with authorities.
I heard bang, which at the time sounded like a gunshot, and then I heard somebody scream, he shot himself, called 911. So you were downstairs when it happened? Yes, sir. You didn't see it happen? No, sir.
James did not pull the trigger. But James Wade knows exactly what happened in that house.
Zachary Graham is the only person who allegedly saw Martin shoot himself. Graham hesitantly agreed to an interview with Highway Patrol investigators about a month after Derontae died. Graham was already in jail for a separate case.
And you're a witness. You're not a suspect. You didn't do anything wrong.
He tried shot himself in his head. Yeah. And right in front of my eyes. He's standing with open eyes. 15 minutes, I tried talking to him, probably somewhere in there, I don't know, begging, crying on my knees, somebody, please call somebody, I don't know who to to talk to about it. And then he shot himself.
Was he standing up? Was he sitting down? Was he laying down? Just tell me. But this doesn't have to be this hard.
Yeah, he was laying down.
On his back? On his
back.
But during a coroner's inquest that summer, which is like a grand jury, but carries no legal weight, the lead Highway Patrol investigator told the Madison County prosecutor Martin couldn't have been on his back when he allegedly shot himself.
That blood drop hit his leg. Mr. Martin had to be sitting up. Okay, so he couldn't have been standing. He couldn't have been on his knees. He couldn't have been laying down because the blood would not have made that drop.
But the investigator insisted Martin died by suicide. So did the doctor tasked with performing Martin's.
I'm gonna pause it right there for a minute and read some comments. Also, I did do. Miss Kimberly had put a screenshot of the coroner's statement that he made the night that the incident happened, and I did do a short video on that and read that. So please do check out that. Lots of disturbing. I was almost saying interesting. It's not interesting. Disturbing information in those statements that were made, and what he says, how Derontae was found and things of that nature. Yeah, lots of hinky stuff going on. Also had some comments, good comments that came up. Yes, Doodlebug said rumor in Fredericktown it was an after prom party. And Miss Peggy says you all do so much to help us spread the information about these cases. Yes. All the good creators out there that do it for the right reasons. Absolutely. And yes, there's the other one. Doodlebug says they both have nice long criminal records. Yeah, I think a lot of people that were involved in Derontae's case have a very long criminal records. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Miss Kimber gifted 5 Southern Gal True Crime memberships. Thank you so much, sweetheart. That is so sweet of you. Oh my goodness, thank you so much, Kimber. You're a doll. You are a doll. Right, we will start the video. See what good old Russell Dietricher has to say.
Autopsy for Madison County.
In my opinion, in my examination, the wound is consistent with self-inflicted.
Derontae or another person could have done that just the same.
A forensic pathologist hired by Martin's family to do a second autopsy came to a different conclusion. Dr. Jane Turner labeled Martin's death as undetermined.
My review of the police investigative reports was, my opinion, didn't thoroughly examine the possibility of another person's involvement in one form or another.
Toxicology reports showed meth and marijuana in Martin's body, enough to make Martin erratic, both say.
But certainly someone provided methamphetamine to the young man. Someone provided a weapon.
Zach Graham is currently in a Missouri prison for meth trafficking. Graham testified at the coroner's inquest that he didn't know how Derontae got drugs.
Mr. Martin had a lot of methamphetamine in his system. Do you know how he got that?
Yes, sir.
He had marijuana in his system. Do you know how he got that?
Yes, sir.
Graham's record also shows 2 charges for marijuana possession in 2020 and 2021.
Even if it was not an arrest for Derontae's death, there should have been arrest for the drugs, the underage drinking, giving somebody a weapon under the influence.
This is what the man who gave Martin the gun told investigators after Martin's death.
He said he felt, unsafe. Well, you feel unsafe. There's a gun sitting right here on my little camp thing or stool thing.
William Cody Gideon, who lived with James Wade at the time, told Highway Patrol he offered Martin his gun.
But even if Derontae did shoot himself, you are responsible because you said he was high and you gave him the gun.
Gideon didn't show up for the coroner's inquest later in that summer.
Is William Cody Gideon here? Well, he was subpoenaed. He is not present.
You took my grandson. You took his future.
Martin's grandmother, Kimberly Lotz, lives in Park Hills, Missouri in St. Francis County. It's where Martin grew up and played football for the local high school.
The pain is still there. The hurt is still there.
Kimberly continues to push Madison County authorities to hold someone responsible.
There is nothing being actively investigated currently.
Michael Liggins wasn't Madison County prosecutor when Derontae died. Liggins replaced Dwight Robbins, who left the position in 2021 after not filing any charges after the majority of the coroner's inquest jury said Derontae died by violence, which excluded suicide, according to directions read to the jury at the beginning of the inquest.
I don't know what it means either. The fact that it says death by violence does not exclude suicide. The CDC includes suicides and violence. Our statute, Missouri statute, the only place it's mentioned includes suicide as violence.
No one First Alert 4 contacted could definitively explain what death by violence means. The then prosecutor, Dwight Robbins, didn't respond to First Alert 4's request for comment.
Did you find any evidence that would support the filing of a murder charge?
At this point, I would say that the conclusion that it was suicide, I'm comfortable with that conclusion, and I believe that's what the facts in the investigation support.
One mystery remains.
Yeah, he thinks he is comfortable that it was self-harm. That is, in my opinion, BS. All right, let me go through some comments right quick, and some thank you. I know it'll be starting here. Let me find them. Yes, Kimber gifted 5. Yeah, okay, show that one. Yes, Miss Kimberly says it wasn't a party at all. It was a premeditated homicide. Absolutely, ma'am. And Arctic says 3 self-harms in the same home. Derontae's dominant hand was in the cast. No gun found by his body. Another young man, Jacob Kirkpatrick, was found rolled up in a rug, and his passing was also ruled self-harm. Yes. Just absolutely blows my mind. Yep, absolutely, Miss Marion. Prayers, prayers, prayers. As Peggy says, nobody will ever convince me of any of these were self-harm. I think all of us are right there with you, Miss Peggy. I know I am. Kate said, this is so sad. Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. Miss Peggy got gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Kimber, for gifting memberships. Yes, Sunshine, I will check my Discord as soon as I get done here. Thank you so much. And apparently Kimber gifted herself a membership. No. Yeah, and y'all have to remind me how this to be gifted a membership. Don't you have to go in somewhere and you got to click a thing that says that you're willing to accept gifted memberships? Somebody can explain it or correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's kind of how it worked. Just a few more comments and I'll get back to the video, I promise. Doodlebug says this small town corruption and cover up has to stop. We're losing our children. Absolutely. You knew, absolutely. We will get justice for Derontae. Oh, Miss Lisa Joe has to go. She's got a hot date with research. Thank you, Miss Lisa Joe, for being here. I don't know if she's still here. Yes, Miss Lisa Joe is wonderful. She's the one that got me all the information for the Jeremy Lawerence video that I did. And yes, Doodlebug says, who does that? Who gives someone a firearm? If it's like this, Kimberly, I don't know if they showed that part yet, said, even if you didn't, even if Derontae was the one that pulled the trigger, somebody should be held accountable for giving him a firearm when he supposedly was on substances. You don't do that. You do not do that. Somebody has got to be held accountable. All right, we will get back to the video.
Two of Martin's friends who didn't attend the party returned his phone to Martin's family. The family says the phone was wiped clean as if it was brand new.
What are you trying to hide?
In the reports provided to First Alert 4, authorities didn't report finding a phone on Martin.
I assume that it is possible that there would be something on the phone that would shed light on why he was there.
Liggins encourages the family to turn the phone into authorities so they can possibly retrieve any relevant evidence. But the family believes Liggins hasn't done a thorough job since replacing the old prosecutor.
I would think that he would think that I was stupid. He didn't do a proper investigation upon the death of Derontae. Why would I think that he would entrust him to do a proper investigation of a telephone?
Documents show a deputy removed the gun near Martin's body before the coroner arrived on scene to take pictures. And it appears GSR, or gunshot residue testing, was only done on Martin. The test showed gunshot particles were detected on the hand.
Everybody in that house that night should have been tested for GSR.
3 years later, and the family says they are still waiting for justice.
He told me you can't save everybody because I couldn't save him. And like I think about that, you can't save everybody.
Dion Broxton, First Alert 4.
And just yesterday, the FBI said Derontae Martin died by a self-inflicted gunshot wound. The Missouri State Highway Patrol also told First Alert 4 Martin died by suicide, and the case is no longer being investigated. There's still a lot more to this story and the investigation. You can find our full coverage online and on the First Alert 4 news app. Scan the code you see on your screen now and go to the What Happened to Derontae Martin story to find all that information. We'll be right back.
All right, that was the video, and I've been going through comments and starring some that I want to go back and get so I wouldn't lose them. Because there's a ton of comments coming in. Thank you everybody for your comments. I'm going to get to them. So what do you guys? I have a feeling I know how you guys feel about that, but yeah. Let me find where's it at? Sorry guys, hold on, technical difficulty. Oh, there it is. I'll take that down and put my slideshow back up. Oh guys, this is just such horrible. Oh, it just makes my blood boil as soon as right. Let me get to the comments I start. Hey, Miranda Lee. Oh, let me take down my banner now. Did my banner come down? Hold on. I guess my banner's down, maybe. I don't know. Thank you, Miranda Lee. Miranda Lee is a member, coming a YouTube member. Thank you, Miranda. Good to see you, my dear. Go back to my comments. I'm mashing buttons again. Oh, my banner is still up. I want to take it down. Oh, there it is. Okay. There we go. I got it. I got it. I'm cooking with all now. Cooking with something. I don't know what. Yes. News says, does he know anything? No, in my opinion. Miranda says, what a bunch of bull. Yep, absolutely. Doodlebug says, going back to whoever that was that, or the, I can't even remember who it was, the one that said he was comfortable with the decision that it was self-harm. Doodlebug says, of course he is comfortable. It wasn't his child. Well said. Oh, Kimber says she thought that she would join since I'm a mod. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I got to get some members only content up. And with these levels, like I said, it made me do 3 levels so I could include, for some reason, just as an aside right quick, and we'll get back to the important stuff, being Derontae. For some reason, unless I was just doing it wrong, which is entirely possible, operator error, when I tried to do just one level, like just a $1.99 level, it wouldn't let me add in as a perk or whatever, that you could be in members only live streams. So I couldn't figure it out, so I just did 3 levels, but I will do my best to get some content out. I do actually have filmed some stuff, some videos and stuff, just in case anybody, I wasn't really expecting anybody to become a member, or not. No, I wasn't expecting, but I'm still a small channel. I know times are hard, so I appreciate everybody who has donated, and we'll go back through them again before we leave when we get done. Everybody who's donated, thank you so much, Kimber, for donating the memberships. You are a blessing. You're a blessing. Yes. Oh, shoot. Everything went blue on me. Yes, absolutely. Sunshine said, hearts, hearts, hearts from Miss Kimberly. Yes, Miranda says that guy is a pinhead. There's in Fredericktown, Madison County, there's a whole lot of pinheads there. Now I lost our. Okay. Oh, yes. Thank you. Arctic said thanks. Thanking Kimber for the memberships. Absolutely. said I don't know how he became an attorney. If that's all it takes to be an attorney, I could be an attorney. We could all be attorneys if that's all it takes. Oh, Lord help us. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Making my Irish come out. I like that. Dandy said, we were gifted with 5 Kimberships. I like that. I like that. Yep. Doodlebug says, it's all about money there. His family probably had the name and the money, unfortunately. Yep. Reminds me of what they call the good old boy system. And then when you add, I can't say the D word, illegal substances into the mix. And unfortunately, when those illegal substances are introduced into a town or to community, unfortunately, law enforcement, some law enforcement, not all, can't lump them all in together. It's a case-by-case basis. But unfortunately, some law enforcement succumbs to that temptation of having money thrown at them and put in their back pocket to turn their heads. And it's unbelievable. Yep, Arctic said what I was. Yep, Arctic said, I swear all the substance dealers are in Ellie's back pockets. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Still can't get my screen on my phone. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I'm back. I was pushing buttons. I went up sideways. I literally went sideways. Hey, but it fixed my I couldn't see my comments. Everything, so it was cut off. Get down to Make sure I haven't missed any comments that haven't popped up on my, oh, I have it on starred. That's why. Duh. I had it on starred on my computer. Okay. Now let me get back down. Yes, Miss Kimberly said, Missouri State Highway Patrol does not conduct polygraph test. I've never heard of a highway patrol, and that's another thing I think I brought up too when I did Derontae's case. The deep dive is why they did, unless he, and I don't think he was, pretty sure he wasn't this deputy or police officer, whoever that did the polygraph test on was it James Wade? He was not qualified to do a polygraph test. He, from everything I know and have read and heard and watched, that you bring in a specialist who's trained to do polygraph test. So it's another, in my opinion, another part of that corruption. All right, just going through comments. Absolutely, I absolutely agree with you, Miss Kimberly. Premeditated. And I was going to mention, because I'd seen it mentioned somewhere else, that those the pictures I showed of Derontae, was that somebody noticed that they claimed that he was standing up or maybe sitting, whatever the stories, 20 different stories, that he was sitting. But to me, it looked like there was dust on at least one of his knees from that picture. And that would mean that at some point, in my opinion, I would interpret it that he had been on his knees at some point. Now, why would you? I can only think of on one finger why somebody would be on their knees in that situation is because somebody made them get on their knees. Now, this is just all my opinion. And then what they said about the blood droplet is that if he was either standing up or laying down, that blood droplet would not have been in that particular place on his leg. And I think in who was it, Cody's testimony, whoever was there supposedly up there, the one person, was it Cody? Please correct me if I'm wrong. Cody, that was supposedly the only one up there when this happened. I think from that video, at one time he said that he was standing up with his eyes open, and then in the next breath he said, oh no, he was laying down, because one of the police officers said, oh, well, wasn't he laying down? He said, oh yeah, he was laying down. Did anybody else catch that, or am I just crazy? Or, I'm crazy, but did I just misinterpret that statement? Just seemed a lot odd to me. Oh, Sunshine must be using my dumpster emojis I made. I'm gonna have to watch when I rewatch this. I'm gonna watch it on my computer and watch the chat for things that I've missed. I'm trying not to miss anything, but and to see what the emojis look like. Right, get caught up in comments. Mickey said, "Get it rolling." Absolutely. Miranda said, "What a handsome young man he was." Absolutely. Another one, we were talking about Timmy's smile earlier. Oh my gosh, Derontae has the best smile. Oh my goodness, it will light up a room just like Timmy's smile. Oh my goodness, very, very handsome young man. I bet Derontae had no shortage of dates of young ladies wanting to hang out with Derontae. And I couldn't blame them a bit. Very handsome young man, from what I understand. Very good kid, very good young man. Just breaks my heart. Breaks my heart for Derontae. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. I got choked. Breaks my heart for Derontae. Breaks my heart for Timmy. For all these cases that I'm gonna probably this week. There's another. Was it John Parton? I might do something on his case for the case spotlight of the week, for my case of the week this week, because last couple of weeks I haven't done any Fredericktown. Yes, Miss Peggy, going back to how to set up to accept memberships. Yes, you have to set up to accept gifts through YouTube chats. Yeah, I think if you click on there should be, I'm assuming now, a little $sign at the bottom of in the chat box. I think if you click on it, there's some way you can go through there, and there's a place where it says accept memberships, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because I think I did that on, I can't remember whose channel it was, because I'm a member of True Crime Web's channel and a member of, well, I think I actually was gifted. I did it on the Think Tank. I put in to accept membership, and I got a membership, was gifted a membership to Miss Frankie Rose's channel. Hey, bud. Sorry. My cat, True Crime Tigger, has made an appearance. He's down there. He's mad because, as always, because I'm in his chair. All right, let me get through these comments quickly. Absolutely. Unu says BS, period. Absolutely. All BS. Yes. Yeah, they almost called you Daisy. I think almost did that one other time. Dandy, got my flowers wrong. Says we got dumpster divers, dumpster fires. Yeah, we've got all kinds. But it's in a good way. It's a good way. I tried to take the negative connotations of a dumpster fire and turn it into something positive to use for my member badges. And I did member badges for new members, and then I just did one for 6 months and then one for 12 months and over. But yeah, I'm trying to take, and then the names of the levels. We start out with the dumpster divers. Anybody who dives in and scrounges around and gets in dirty with us with these cases, such as this case, these cases that need justice. Got our fire starters who light that fire, start thinking, get other people to thinking about things, about cases. And then we got our flamethrowers who get out there, or not necessarily boots on the ground, but does research and shares. And I know all you guys share, Oh, Miss Peggy says she keeps losing internet. Yeah, my cow fart signal is going in and out. It's fine on my phone, but when I'm trying to do such stuff from my laptop, because I'll go through my hotspot on my phone to run my laptop, and sometimes it doesn't. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Dandy knows that, Kimber. Yep, I am the one who starts the dumpster fires. But unfortunately, the dumpster fires that I start aren't the good ones. Absolutely. Miss Kimberly says he is lying. Yep, there's a bunch of lying going on with that. All those officials down there. Yes, Miranda says, Miss Kimberly, I'm so sorry for the loss of your beautiful boy. He had a captivating smile. I pray for justice in this case. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Miss Barbara says, imagine that. They think the phone is important. Yeah, apparently they didn't think it was too important when Timmy's case with the 911 call and the even answering your calls when you were trying to get answers. Yeah, Unu says, look at that smile, and does he look like he was unhappy? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, Derontae. In my opinion, he was not unhappy. It was I'm with Miss Kimberly. I think they purposely took, and this is just my opinion. I have to put, say it's my opinion, just in case somebody comes along, not you people, are good people here, but anybody who happens to watch this. But in my opinion, I think Derontae was taken to that house for a specific reason. Now I don't know what that reason was. I have my ideas. And they knew what they were going to do as soon as they made the plan to get him there. And unfortunately, they carried it out. Yeah, Miranda says I'd have a private analysis of the phone done before letting law enforcement have it. I'm like Miss Kimberly, like I think she said, Miss Kimberly said in that video, do not let in my opinion, my gut feeling is if law enforcement ever gets a hold of that phone, it's never going to be seen again. Never going to be seen again. And I wonder, Miss Kimberly, if she's still here, or anybody, if the family could take Derontae's phone to an independent, somebody who is trained, that has nothing to do with that law enforcement there, an independent, unbiased person that could get into that phone and see what they could find. I was thinking about that too when Miss Kimberly made that comment in the video. She basically said she didn't trust that I can't even remember the guy, the blonde-headed guy that was talking, who that is. Their names are irrelevant to me. Derontae's is the only one that matters, and the family. Miss Kimberly basically said, I couldn't trust you to investigate Derontae's death appropriately. What makes you think that I would think you're going to investigate or do what you can do with the phone to find any answers? No. No, like in my opinion, like I said, if law enforcement ever gets, because it wasn't law enforcement, for anybody who doesn't know, it wasn't law enforcement that gave the phone back to Miss Kimberly and Miss Erica. It was a friend, one of the friends that brought it back, wiped clean. So in my opinion, that would tell me that these friends wiped it clean. Somebody wiped it clean and before giving it back to them. So I'm just wondering, like I said, if there's some kind of outside independent source that could get into that phone and see what they could find. But that is just my thoughts. Please, I'm sure you guys are leaving your thoughts in chat. Yeah. That's what you were saying, Miranda, that have a private analysis done before. I would not let, if I was Miss, now I'm not trying to tell him, absolutely not trying to tell Miss Kimberly what to do, because she's a strong lady. She knows her mind, and she knows what needs to be done. But yeah, I would not give that phone to law enforcement at all, at all. Absolutely. Arctic says James Wade is at the center of multiple suspicious passings in Fredericktown. I think he's given Sheriff Katie McCutcheon the D to stay out of the slammer. I wouldn't be surprised. James Wade is a piece of work, I tell you. You saw there the things that where they were talking about that he posted on his Facebook page, and I haven't seen what he's posted because I think it is on, and I think I forget to put the link to the was it change? Forget the change.org or the one that did the justiceforDerontae.com, the website. It gives all the information. It has screenshots of all the filthy, vile stuff that James Wade put on his Facebook post. I've got when I get done here, if I can stay awake, I'm going to. Oh, and I've got to record my. When I get done here, either in the morning, I might do it in the morning, or tonight. I've got to get my missing person Monday video recorded. But I want to go see what my because you're using the special emojis that I made. I didn't make them. All I did basically was go search on the Google machine for like dumpster, fire, and I found some really cute cartoon images to upload as special emojis. Yeah, Doodlebug says or runs substances allegedly. I wouldn't be surprised. Andy says she would survive a dumpster fire, then crawl out for a breakfast biscuit in the morning. No, you shouldn't have said breakfast biscuit. I love me some McDonald's breakfast biscuits, bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits, and Sonic actually has some pretty. They're not as good as McDonald's, in my opinion, but Sonic has some pretty good breakfast biscuits, and I love Sonic's breakfast burritos. Making me hungry. I didn't eat a very big supper. Well, we had spaghetti tonight, but I didn't eat a whole lot. Absolutely. Miss Marion says we will get justice in Fredericktown. Absolutely. You got all of it. I'm sorry, I'm scooting around in my chair, but my back is hurt. Stop my cam for a minute. We'll read through some of these. How long we been on here? 2.5 hours. That's not too bad. No, Miranda, you will. Yeah, no. All levels will have members only lives. See, that's what I was trying to say. When I was just going to do one level, $1.99 for anybody who wanted to join. But for some reason, if I only did one level, it didn't let me add on members only lives. So I did 3 levels, but no, every level from dumpster diver all the way up to fire thrower, it will be we'll be able to be in the members only lives. Now, if I have anybody that joins, maybe the flamethrower level, I might do a live just for them. But I mean, for the most part, just to let you in on a secret, for the most part, if you just join the $1.99 level, you're going to get everything. You're going to get the members only lives. You're going to get the members only videos. Now, I might do, if anyone wants to join the 2nd or 3rd level, I will do, just some special level videos or stuff. But for the most part, if you join the first level, the dumpster divers, you're going to get just about everything that I put up for members. So, I'm not here, like I said, I'm not here to make money off this, to take advantage of anybody, but I do very much appreciate the donations and the joining the memberships. Absolutely enjoy them. It helps me out tremendously. Some of it, a lot of it will go, hopefully I can, they are laying cable, just as an aside for a minute, then I'll go back to Derontae in the comments. They have been out here laying cable down for internet, so at the moment I can't afford it, but maybe with some donations and some memberships I can be able to afford to get internet, and I won't have to rely on my farm cow fart signal. And I'm going to try to, when I get some money, buy me a mic, because I know the sound on my phone goes in and out. So I'm going to try to buy me a mic. Yeah, so a lot of the donations and the memberships is going to go back into the channel for equipment, to try to upgrade my horse and pony show that I've got going here right now. But yes, everything is a very, very much appreciated. I like that. Sunshine says she is roasting hot dogs in the dumpster fire. Ooh, I love some hot dogs roasted over a campfire, or any kind of fire. Roasting some marshmallows over the fire, making some s'mores. Oh my goodness. That's good eating right there. The Kimber asked if Sunshine was going to feed the hot dogs to the gators. Yeah, I've got to watch. Sunshine posted some videos of her feeding some gators, little baby gators somewhere. I'm going to have to watch that. Doodlebug says that Fredericktown and Potosi are just alike. Where's Potosi? I've obviously heard of Fredericktown. I haven't heard of Potosi. Where's Potosi at? Miss Peggy says she's a vegan. She'll supply the veggies. Oh, I like my veggies too. I like my veggies too. Mickey said, "Are you talking? Was Sunshine Baby talking to the alligators?" Oh, I've definitely got to watch that. Oh, Yeah. Arctic says in Missouri it's fair to say all, in his opinion. Yeah. They charge $4 for a hot dog to feed to the gators. I think I would maybe like stuff some down my bra and some hot dogs in and sneak some in. I'm not paying $5 for one hot dog to pay or to feed to a gator. Which question, Miranda? Miranda said, did I answer her question? She had to click off for a second because someone drove by and revved their engine so loudly I nearly had a heart attack. If you want to, Miranda, just put your question in again if you're still here. I don't know how far behind I am in comments. About a little less than 15 minutes behind in comments. Yeah, Miranda, just stick your question back in there. I don't know if I answered it or not. Yes, absolutely. Sunshine said, Miranda, you should have it. Yes. Every level, no matter if it's the lowest level to the highest level, will have members only live access to members only lives. Absolutely. Oh God. T, you're killing me. T's talking. I'm not even. I'll just put it up on the screen. Oh goodness. Telling you, T is gonna go back and be a stand-up comedian again, because apparently he was at one point. And I can understand why. I suggest if anybody does Discord and is in my Discord, we'll go over there at some point at some time, and T will kill you with his jokes. No, Miranda, you don't have to upgrade to the next level. All levels will get which I'm behind. Yeah, all levels will have access to members only lives, members only videos. I may do some maybe special videos because I do want to, just in case anybody does join a second or third level. You know, it's only $1 difference, but at least give them something special for their extra $1 or $2. So I may just do little videos or something to. Probably what I'll do is, at least for the top level for the flamethrowers. And I'm not saying this to encourage anybody to just because I want somebody to join higher levels, but get a little bit more some behind the scenes photos of when I was younger with the big hair and some shenanigans I got into when I was a teenager, stuff like that. I've still got to get it worked out about the levels. It's all new to me. I'm learning. Yeah, exactly. Miss Peggy said, well, attorneys look at day bills. Anyone can be an attorney, it seems. Yep. Almost once I get caught up in comments, and we'll get out of here, because I don't want to make it too awful long, because I do want people to watch this video to get this information. But now, if it was just like a true crime after dark or a Southern Gal after dark, we could go on forever, because that's for you guys and for me to get to chat with you guys. But I do want people to not look at it and say, oh, I'm not watching 3 hours of such and such. But I do want people to watch this information for about Derontae, about Timmy, about Jeremy, the missing person, the cold cases missing that I shared at the beginning. Thank you, Yunu. Yeah. Hearts and prayers, hearts and prayers. As Kimberly said, Michael Legions is lying. Is that the guy, the gray-haired guy with the glasses that said that, in his opinion, he's comfortable with the self-harm conclusion? Yeah, Miranda says a bunch of liars. Absolutely. I don't know if I'll pop that on the screen. I'm going to go back through all the donations of members before we get out of here just to make sure I don't want to miss anybody who was kind enough to donate and to join. And for Kimber, once again, bless your heart for donating, gifting 5 memberships. Yes, Miss Barbara says, I can't even express how many people talk to me about it being called the good old boy system down there. Yes, that, I don't know in Missouri if it's called that, but down here in my parts around Arkansas, Louisiana, Alabama, down here in these parts, they refer to it as the good old boy system. But it's basically is exactly what's happening in Fredericktown, in my opinion. That is exactly what's happening in Fredericktown. Thank you, Mecky. She may already be gone. Thank you, Mecky, for being here, my dear. Wonderful, wonderful mod. She mods on so many channels, as does Dandy. Kimber is on. I don't know if she's on any other one. She might be, but she said she's now on mine, modding on my channel, and she does a wonderful job modding for Arctic Fox. Oh, Doodlebug used to be in law enforcement. She said, Doodlebug says it really is, Barbara. I used to be in law enforcement. I have to say it really is. You're talking about the good old boy system? Yeah. Yes, you knew. Absolutely. Leading questions. If you're referring to, I think I was talking about it earlier. Just in terms of cam back on here. If you were talking about, I just caught that when was it Cody? I should have this memorized by now, but Cody, that was supposedly the only one there when it happened. And first he said he was standing up. He said he was standing up with his eyes wide open. And then whoever was questioning him said something about, well, was he laying? Are you sure he wasn't laying down, or was he laying down or something? And then he says, oh yeah, he was laying down. So unbelievable. Miranda says she is now an arsonist. Oh, thank you for becoming an arson. I hope the A word is not a bad YouTube word. I'll get this whole thing shut down in a minute, and it'll be all for nothing. Miranda, thank you, Miranda. Miranda says she upgraded to the middle level. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try to do some. I'll do some special stuff for the the second level and third level. But I mean, it'll just probably be more. And I will do some more personal stuff for me as far as members only videos for the first level for dumpster divers. But I'll save the really, because face it, you guys probably don't want to see me what I look like in the 80s and the shenanigans I got up to. Only really special who are willing to pay $2 or $3 may want to hear that. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it fair, fair for whatever level you're on. You're gonna hopefully I'm gonna do my best to give you your money's worth. I promise you. All right. Yes. A Doodlebug says this sounds to me like a premeditated hate crime. Yeah, speaking of that, let me see. I think I still have first let me get some of this stuff out of the way. Oh, it won't let me do it. Maybe it'll let me do it from here. I've got so much stuff in my way that I don't know what I'm clicking on here or trying to click on. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm sorry, I'm leaning my big face into the camera. Making sure I'm not removing stuff from the studio that I don't want to be. That one, take that one down. Because you ask about, I almost took my second self out. about their, let me see if I have, still have Derontae's slideshow in here. Yes. Did it not come up? No, that's not, okay. Hold on. 1 second. One more second. Let me remove that one. Why is it not coming up? Oh my goodness. It's fixing to be a bad dumpster fire. Why is it not? Oh, there it is. Duh. Add to stage. There are numbers you can call if it'll come up, if I can get it to. Just got to find the right slide. I guess at the end, close to the end. I'm just pushing buttons. I'm mashing buttons, as Duchess would say. I'm gonna have to do it from here. There are numbers you can call. I'm trying to find the numbers because it's very important. It's another way to help do something for Derontae's case. I'll get there. I'll get there. I'm getting there. I hope. Ooh, I didn't realize there were so many slides in this. But it was a long presentation. That's all right. I'm trying to find the numbers. I know that they're probably at the very end. Nope, that's not it. I'm getting there. Bear with me. But it gives numbers to call the God, that's a lot of. I didn't realize I had that many slides on here. I'm getting there, guys. Nope, that's not it. I thought there it is, right there. So on the left, you see one thing you can do is you can demand an independent investigation. Tell the Department of Justice to uncover the truth about Derontae's death. You can call the U.S. Department of Justice Civil Rights Division at 202-514-3847 or 855-856-1247. Where are my slides going? And you can also, my slides are going crazy on me. Why did it go all the way back to? Do it this way. Because it gives a number also on the other slide that you can call to report. Is that it? There we go. On the right hand side, you can call the FBI Hate Crimes Division Missouri office at 859-2500 to report Derontae's death as a hate crime. You can also, if you have any tips or any information, you can call the national office FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI, which is 1-800-225-5324. That's what I was trying to get to. Sorry it took so long to get there. But yeah, most definitely, in my opinion, needs to be investigated as a hate crime. Absolutely. Once again, trying to find the place where my Hold on. Anybody who was watching now is going to be like, oh my God, she sucks so bad. She doesn't know what she's doing. Trying to have to go back down on my phone for. Oh my goodness, how far down was I? Hold on, guys. Or do you say I'm sounding nasally? I probably do with my allergies. Sorry, I'm having to go back through down back. Okay, is that where I was at? Back down through comments to find the last one that my computer pooped out on, so I can get everybody in there. That down and put that one back up. Oh, maybe this is it gonna work now? Okay, all right. Now I think I finally got back down to okay. Yes, thank you, Sunshine. Yes, I will do my best to get good stuff together for members. Absolutely. Yes, Miranda says, yes, he was surrounded by evildoers. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Doodlebug says, sorry for leaning in, but I'm having to read on my phone. I don't like my big old fat face being in the phone, so when I'm leaning in, I'm going to turn my cam off, but you guys can still see me or hear me. Yes, so many prayers for his family. Absolutely. Yes, absolutely. Miss Peggy says, Arctic is so funny, can always use a good laugh. Absolutely, Miss Peggy. You just don't even know the half of it. On a more relaxed, you maybe say a more relaxed setting like Discord or something, or maybe on our True Crime After Dark lives when we're not talking about such heavy stuff. He's a funny, very funny, very funny. Absolutely. Arctic, yep. Says that's my thoughts too. Doodlebug, by all accounts, James Wade was Fredericktown's biggest white supremacist. Yep, that would be my thought. You can, and I hate to just go by looks, but I lived in Arkansas all my life, so I definitely know what those kind of people look like. And to me, even if I didn't know him, I just look at him, and I know it's judging the book by its cover, which I don't like to do. But you just look at him and you just know he's trouble and not into anything good. Yeah, Miranda, let me find what did I do with my notebook? Miss Barbara asked me to look into let me close my door. Janelle, I can't read my own writing. Janelle Ferraro, 4 years old. Is that the one you're talking about? If that's the one you're talking about, Miranda, yes, Miss Barbara mentioned that to me. I have it written down in my notebook. And now if it's a different one, please do let me know. If that's not who you're talking about. Absolutely. Most definitely very, very corrupt. Absolutely. I always say that too. Arctic said, hey, you have to laugh when you cover these cases so you won't cry. That is, yes, that is one of my mantras. Sometimes I got to laugh to keep from crying. Absolutely. Okay, Jonah's I've said it wrong. I had it. See, I told you I said Janal. Yeah, Jonah. Jonah's case, yes. Yes, Miss Kimberly said, Miss Kimberly said the case, oh my goodness, my phone screen is not want to cooperate. The case was never investigated. Yep, there once again, there's a Arctic's link. Please do go check out Arctic Fox True Crime. Please check out Mind of Monsters. You knew, please check her out. True Crime Web. Please check Mr. Steve out and Mrs. Steve. Mr. Steve and that whole team over there that go out and do boots on the ground, wonderful work to help these families free of charge in some of these cold cases and to help find their loved ones. Oh, I miss Kate said she was leaving. Good night, Kate. She's probably long gone. I'm behind in about 30 minutes behind again in comments. I'm trying to get comment, guys. Yeah, this is going. Hopefully, we can end it at the 3-hour mark. I want to get everybody's comments in, and then go back over the donations and the memberships once again. And then I'll have to go check Discord and see what Sunshine has got for me. I'm sure she's got me a video, or she said she was going to make me a video clip for whenever somebody donates or joins that I can play. Because she told me I could not have a squeaky toy because it would drive her dogs crazy. And Mr. Steve has got his blue light, and I'm never not connected with law enforcement. Never been law enforcement. Now I do have law enforcement friends and EMS friends and first responder friends, but yeah, there once again is Sunshine Mind of Monsters link. Thank you, Miss Kimber. Yes, that makes sense, Miss Peggy, about how to accept memberships. Yes, it took me forever to find it. I just pushed buttons once again until I found it. Thank you, Kimber's got my link up there. Oh, maybe Arctic didn't say I sounded nasally. Wait a minute. Arctic says, Barbara, I thought his last name was Nosley. That's what was on the obituary. Okay, I'm lost again. Yeah, Doodleberg. I'm butchering y'all's names tonight. Doodlebug, just from watching Mr. Steve's channel, when somebody tries to buy on the iPhone something about you have to go through a web browser, Safari or something like that. Hopefully somebody here can explain better than I can, but I just know that if you're trying to do a membership through an iPhone, you have to go through a web browser or Safari, something about Safari. I'm sorry, I can't help you with that. I'm sorry, I don't have the complete information on that. Oh, she's probably gone, but good night, Sunshine, Mind of Monsters. So glad to have you here as always. You know I love you, lady. Thank you for everything you've done for me, everything you've made for me, all the shout outs. Y'all please check out Mind of Monsters. She does amazing work. She makes flyers and sends them out to people who want to hand out flyers for missing persons. She's instrumental in working on getting the electronic billboards or missing persons pictures, flyers up on the electronic billboards. She does wonderful things. Just trying to see where I'm at on comments. Yes, absolutely. Miss Barbara says law enforcement and officials are trying to hide things that are going on. Absolutely. Trying to get to the same place on my computer as I am comments on my phone, so I can do it from hopefully do it. Maybe find some Okay, Miss Barbara says yes. Lee Jonah Ferraro, he was only 4. But yes, I've got that written down. Yes. And Arctic said he has also covered Jonah. But yes, I will get something together about Jonah, most definitely. All right, I finally caught up to, let me see if my computer will work. Yes, if I still have any mods here, if you can throw a UNews channel link in there, most certainly. Yes, absolutely. Oh God, once again, there it goes. Doodlebug said that phone being clean should have been a huge red flag. Yeah, I don't know if Miss Marion's still here, but she'll have her red flag emoji up. Yes. The fact that it did not come, they did not get the phone back from law enforcement. They got it back from these supposed friends, who I think, I may be mistaken, said that I can't remember if they said they were there, these friends or whoever brought the phone back was either I think they said that they weren't there that night or something. So maybe whoever was there handed it off to whoever it was that returned it back to Miss Kimberly and Miss Erica. Now I could be way wrong on that point about whether whoever got the phone back to them was there or wasn't there. But yeah, definitely big red flags. Yes, absolutely. Derontae did not use substances, because I've heard Miss Kimberly say more than once that when he had to have surgery on his arm, the doctors wanted to prescribe him pain meds, and he said no, he didn't want to take the pain meds for his arm. And I mean, he had a cast from his fingertips to his elbow, so that poor baby was in pain, and he would not take prescription medication. So yeah, I find it very hard to believe that he would willingly take all the M that they said was in his system. And somebody, I can't remember where I saw it at, said that it sounded like, just from the description of how much M was in his system, that, well, what they call it, a hot shot, and that makes sense. I thought about that too. Is somehow, some way, because Derontae was a big, strong kid, but there was a lot. He was outnumbered by a lot. So, in my opinion, I've just come up with one of the scenarios I've come up with is they held him down and forcefully put those substances into his system, and then when thinking that he would pass from that, basically OD. And then when he didn't, maybe possibly OD, they're like, oh crap, what do we do now? Oh, we've got this firearm here. Let's just do this and tell everybody that he did it to himself. Now, that's just, once again, my opinion, but that, to me, that scenario, and I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I like to think I do have good common sense and some learning, some critical thinking skills. To me, that would make more sense than Derontae taking him on his own and then deciding to go in the attic of a place he'd never been before. And that's just the craziest BS story I've ever heard. All right. Almost caught up in comments, and then we'll try to end it around I'll go back to, like I said, I'll go back to the donations and memberships. God, you guys are going to make me cry with the donations and memberships. I just, so thankful, so honored, so proud. Love my community. I love my peoples. And whether you're subscribe or do a membership or donate or not, you are all equal in my. Just subscribing helps tremendously. Subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting, that does a whole lot, because I know a lot of some people. I'm one of them. I can't afford to donate as much as I like to other channels, worthy channels, mainly to Mr. Steve. but yeah, like I said, subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, that helps just as much as donations and helping the channel and this information get out to as many people as possible. That is just as important. Oh, does Barbara go? And I made it. Did I miss something? Hold on. Oh, okay. No, she was saying. I thought Miss Barbara was saying good night. She was saying good night to Doodlebug. And Miranda asked us if the sound seemed off. If it was my sound, it probably was. My farm signal is probably cutting out. I have 3 bars on my phone. That's good for out here, but yeah. And sometimes if I move, I think it's because sometimes if I lean back from the phone, because I use the mic on my phone, it'll sound tinny or fade out. And then if I lean in closer, it's better. That's another thing I want to do with some of that. That's another thing your donations will go for, is to buy a mic so I can have some decent sound. Yes, thank you, Kimber. There is the link to UNew's channel. Please check it out. Oh yes, the McGriddles. My mom loves the McDonald's McGriddles. She does. Yes, she does. Dropping stuff all over the floor. Yep. Love those McGriddles. I'll eat a McGriddle every once in a while. I said McGriddles are my mom's thing. I like the bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. Kimber says she's subbed as well. I'm assuming you're talking about UNew. Yes. And I think maybe yesterday or today, UNew did a video on Derontae. I know she had it scheduled. I don't know if it's a live or a video, but I'll have to get over there and check it out. And definitely, once again, check out all of Arctic Fox's videos that he's done on. He's done a lot on Timmy's case. He's done some on, I believe, on Derontae's case too, and on John Paul Parton JP's case. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Miranda says now this is like the true culinary web, true crime web, because we're talking about food. I'm surprised Arctic or somebody hasn't brought up Waffle House yet. I ate it. Me and Mom actually ate at Waffle House the other day. We were out buying groceries. I had to go to the Wally World to stock up on groceries for the week or every 2 weeks. And we went to Waffle House to eat a late lunch, early supper. I love their hash brown bowls. I got the ham, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl. Good eating right there. You're most welcome, Miss Barbara. Barbara says you all are amazing to the families. Thank you all for your hard work. Absolutely, ma'am. We are here for the families and for the victims. Yes, that's another thing I noticed in the video is trying to lose my train of thought. The way his shirt was, it looked like it was pulled up a little bit, and that would indicate to me, just from a lot of Mr. Steve actually did a video on that. I think maybe, I don't know if it was the Murdoch case or another case, or maybe the Stephen Smith case. The shirt was up maybe around his midsection, and that would indicate that he had been dragged. So it was up. So he might have been dragged from the armpits. But yeah, that's another thing I did notice too, Miss Kimberly, is the shirt being up. And to me, in my opinion, uneducated or a non-professional opinion, would mean that he was drugged. Yeah. And Miss Kimberly said that would be Zach Graham. Miranda's asking Miss Kimberly, and she may have answered. I'm behind. How long did he get on the M charge? I don't know who you're talking about. Which one you're talking about? There's so many that could have been charged with a lot of things. And Miss Kimberly said 10 years. Who got 10 years? I'm sorry, I'm behind. Who got 10 years for the charge? Was it one of the boys or you know? I don't think Wade has never been charged with anything, right? Or has at least never gone to jail or prison for anything. Yep, going back to my Arctic said if you can get fiber, it's worth it. Yeah, what they're laying out in front of the house, it's in like an orange cable that's probably about inch and a half wide. I don't know if that's fiber optic or just regular internet. I'm once again clueless when it comes to things like that. It's an orange cable and it's about, I would say, an inch to an inch and a half in diameter. Now I don't know if that's fiber optic or just regular internet. I don't know. Whatever it is, it will be definitely be more better. Got to speak proper English. It will be better than going through Verizon, my hotspot on my phone to run my laptop. A Doodlebug says, once again, I'm lost. It is in the next county over. Oh, you're talking about, I was asking about the other county. Okay, it's in the next county over Washington County. Okay, thank you. Oh, thanks, Arctic. Arctic is going to donate to the needy. Arctic says if I upgrade my mic, I'll send you the one I'm using now. Hey, excuse me. Apparently my supper and my spaghetti's backing up on me. Thank you, sir. If you're being serious, and I'm sure you are, you're not. You're a good guy. Arctic is a very good guy. He's a funny guy, but he's got a heart of gold. Got a heart of gold. He is a good guy. But hey, yeah, I'll take any of your leftovers. Don't chuck it. I'll take it. I might can afford to send you $1 or $2 for it. Yes, Miranda says, I'm glad he's locked up, but it's not been long enough. And Doodlebug said Madison, St. Francis, and Washington County. Oh, I'm hearing rumbles of thunder. I haven't seen any lightning. My window is right. You can't see it. It's right in front of me, my bedroom window. I hear rumbles of thunder. We'll hurry up and get through these so I can get out of here. Just in case we lose power or if the wind starts blowing and raining, my cell service will go down too. Or not go down, but I won't have as many bars. Okay, so yes, I remember Miss Kimberly saying in the video that somebody has not been locked up for Derontae, but I can't remember. You had to refresh my memory. I feel so bad. Shame on me for not remembering who they were talking about. Was it Cody or somebody else? It's Cody or Zach. I'm assuming Cody, whoever was the one that was allegedly the only one with Derontae when he supposedly took his own life. Okay, Miranda says I did answer the question from earlier, whatever question it was. Absolutely, Miranda says, but he should be. Yes, whoever it is, I think, in my opinion, either by direct action or by being an accessory to the fact or after the fact, in my opinion, there should be a lot of people who were there that night that should be locked up for something. Absolutely, Miss Kimberly. Absolutely. That's what we're here for, ma'am. This community here, I have not just me, but because I know me and Arctic and True Crime Web and a bunch of other good creators who are here for the right reasons, shared community members. We have such a wonderful, caring, loving community. We've got all of y'all's backs. You're back. Miss Erica's back. Miss Marion's back. Miss Barbara's back. Any other family members that may either participate in chat or just lurk and listen, just know if you've lost a loved one, we are here for you, and we've got your backs. We will do everything within our power and our skill sets to help in any way that we can. Oh, thank you. Miranda says she upgraded. She's more than cool with it. Thank you, Miranda. You're a sweetheart. Miss Barbara, or Miss Peggy, says I was talking about stuffing the hot dogs in my bra to feed to the alligators because I wasn't going to pay $5 for one. Yeah, I might be a little bit uncomfortable. I don't think I would want that. No, I'm not even going to go into it. I definitely would get a strike if I started talking about stuffing stuff in my bra. What it felt like. That's for another show. Might have to go over to my second channel. A little bit of shameless plugging. Where's it at? My second channel, Southern Guy Ramblings. We can discuss that kind of stuff over there. That way, if it gets shut down, it's no biggie. I just don't want to get this one shut down because this is the important one. Oh goodness. I could tell you guys some stories. You probably wouldn't want to hear them, but I could tell them. Oh, Miss Kimberly, I don't know if I've had Hardy's breakfast biscuits. Hey, I'll try. I think it doesn't matter where they come from. I mean, I love breakfast biscuits. Yeah, Miranda's asking Miss Kimberly if she could have they could have a private analysis done on the phone. That's what I was wondering too. Because yeah, I would most definitely, and I know Miss Kimberly is probably like, definitely not going to hand over the phone to law enforcement. In my opinion, it would have to be an outside person that knows basically little to nothing about this case that can go in it with an unbiased opinion and unbiased eye and see if there's I was going to say see if there's anything to be found. In my opinion, there's most definitely something that probably incriminating that can be found on that phone. Because I say even if you delete stuff off their phone, it's not really deleted because you got professionals that can know what they're doing that can go in there and find stuff that's supposedly deleted. And Miss Kimberly said, yes, ma'am. Miss Marion says she loves her husband's breakfast. My dad used to, oh my goodness, my dad could cook breakfast. Eggs, bacon. Oh, thank you so much. Don't let me forget to go back through the thank you so much, Doodlebug Fart has become a YouTube member. Thank you. I'll just have to give you a clap until I go check and see what Sunshine has got for me in Discord. I'm sure she says she was going to make me a little video clip for whenever somebody donated or became a member. I can throw it up on the screen as a celebration. A thank you. Since I can't use it, I'm banned from using a dog toy. Yeah, Miss Barbara said no dumpster fires tonight. Yep, I think we pretty much made it through without a dumpster fire for once. Absolutely, Kimber says welcome to dumpster divers, and that is a good thing because people say dumpster divers. Here on my channel, dumpster divers is a good thing. We have turned it into a good thing. Dumpster fires, maybe not so much, but dumpster divers are a good thing. Fire starters are a good thing. Flamethrowers are a good thing. It means we're doing some good work. With whatever skill set we have, we're doing some good work to get this information out. Whatever we can do to get this information out. Kimberly said he is the prosecutor, the one that said he was comfortable with the FBI's determination. Yes, Kimber, if you're referring to Arctic, he is hilarious in Discord. Oh my goodness. Miss Barbara says the prosecutor says it's okay now because he doesn't live there. He's moved to Tennessee. Well, of course he did. He wanted to separate himself from the situation. Can somebody throw, and you may have already done it because I'm how far am I? I'm still behind in comments, but Kimber wanted the link for True Crime Web. I'm sure somebody, one of the wonderful mods has thrown in Mr. Steve's link. Yes, yeah, I try to ask everybody who's new, or if I've never asked before how they found our channel. It doesn't just belong to me; it belongs to all of you guys too, because there would not be a channel if not for you guys. Yeah, I always like to find out how people find me, and that way, if somebody, another creator or another subscriber, referred my channel to them, I want to give credit and a shout out to whoever sent them to my channel. Yep, there you go. Arctic's got it. There's the link to Mr. Steve's channel, True Crime Web. I love Mr. Steve. Love me some Mr. Steve and some Mrs. Steve. Absolutely. Yeah, Miss Peggy says she heard about me from or about us from Mr. Steve. Yes, Mr. Steve has been so good to me from the get-go. When he found out that because before I started my channel, I would just go in other people's true crime creators channels and just lurk and listen, and Mr. Steve was one of the biggest, probably absolutely the biggest inspiration for me starting my channel. He's one of the good ones, does it for the right reasons. He knows what he's talking about. He's former law enforcement, former CSI. He's seen and done everything. He allowed me a few months ago to be a guest. He called me a co-host. I said a guest on his show to talk about, or one of his live streams to talk about a case, the Morgan Nick case from here in Arkansas, very near and dear to my heart. And he invited me to come on his live stream, his show, to talk about Morgan's case. Thank you, Peggy. Peggy says she's also subscribe to Arctic, Mind of Monsters, and Doodlebug. I've got to get over and when I get done here and subscribe to. I didn't know Doodlebug had a channel, but I will definitely go subscribe. There we go. I knew Miss Marion would have her red flags up. Miss Marion's my red flag lady. She always puts up the red flags. I love it. I love it, Miss Marion. Absolutely, Arctic. Yes, we appreciate Miss Peggy. We appreciate everybody. Kimber says, Lord, I can't spell. I can't either. Half the time when I'm trying to type, my fingers get ahead of my brain, and who knows what I come up with. I won't read it out loud, but I'll put it up to you. Y'all can read it. I agree with you, though. Yep. See, we need to get Miss Marion, and she might have already done it. We're going to pitch in, and I'll buy Miss Marion and Miss Barbara, too, if she wants some, and Miss Kimberly, Miss Erica. I'll buy some red flags, and we're going to go down there and march and throw them red flags in officials' faces. Yes, with Miss Marion in the lead. See, I wondered, Doodlebug says, I bet they put it in his drink, in my opinion. See, that's one thing I think when I was doing the deep dive live stream on Derontae's case, is I wondered if there was, how would they, because I've never done a hard drug, not judging for anybody who has, because I know once you get caught up in it, it's very hard to get out of. But so I think I even asked, is there a way with M, because I'm afraid to say any specific substance names, because I know there's certain words that YouTube doesn't like. But if there was a way that you could put M in a drink or put it in a Mary Jane joint, without somebody's knowledge, if they could smoke it or drink it that way. But to me, like I said earlier, and I'd read somewhere else that it sounded like a hot shot, which that would make sense. That would make sense because even though Derontae was a big, strong kid, there could have been more people at that house than they said, because they're not keen on telling the truth about who was there. And maybe if they did give another scenario, and I hate to speculate, but another scenario, maybe, I don't know. I know that James Wade was definitely, it even said it in the, please look at the video I did of the coroner's statement. The coroner even said that when he was leaving, James Wade was passed out on the couch because he was so intoxicated. Possibly they gave Derontae was drinking alcohol, and maybe he did partake in a little bit in the Mary Jane, and he was just that capacitated him just enough for them to be able to hold him down and maybe do a hot shot. I said that's just a scenario. That's what I do. I take run scenarios through my head to try to figure out, to make sense of how something could have happened. But it's horrible, horrible, horrible. Okay, Doodlebug says there was a similar case of friends putting crystal in a young man's drink and he never knew. Interesting. I'm hearing thunder is getting closer. I'm trying to hurry up and get to the rest of you guys' comments before trying to see if there's any weather warnings close to us. It's running down across the bottom of the screen. Oh yes, me and Kimber. Kimber says she loves Waffle House hash browns. Yes, ma'am. Hey, give a look. See, I can't remember if I said hi to you or not. Thanks for being here. Give a look. See, says thank you all for all you do for the families. Absolutely. Doodlebug's running over to the other channel. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Doodlebug. I don't think I can even put that on the screen, Arctic. He's talking about hot dogs and other things. Got to bump up the OF level for that. OT. I think I'm just about to the bottom. Oh, you are. And we're almost 3.5 hours. Thank you, Miss Marion. Miss Marion said, Southern Guy, you crack me up. I love you. I love you too, Miss Marion. Yeah, maybe me and Arctic Fox should be partners in a stand-up routine. That would be amazing. I like to think that I'm funny sometimes. I do have kind of like what they call that Mr. Steve kind of dry sense of humor. But I'm telling you, Arctic has got it going on. He just quick with the wit. All right, guys, I think I'm finally caught up, but I'm going to sound like a go back through the donations and memberships just to make sure and give another thank you for everybody who donated it. And thank you, Mind of Monsters, once again. I don't know if she's still here. I think she's left. $4.99. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Sunshine. Thank you very much, T, my friend, Arctic. Said he didn't know I was monetized. Well, I try not to. I did do a community post about it, but I don't want to push it down anybody's throats. If you can donate or become a member, I absolutely appreciate it. If you can't, that's fine too. I understand. Just subscribe. Like I said earlier, just subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, that helps just as much. For YouTube, the algorithm to push the channel and the videos and the information out to more people. So absolutely. Thank you once again, Mickey, for the $1.49 super sticker. Once again, thank you to Mickey for the $10 monetized. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you again, Miranda Lee, $4.99. Congratulations on the growth of your channel. Thank you for your hard work in covering these cases. Thank you. I couldn't do it without you guys, without your support. If I thought I was just sitting here doing it for myself and that this information wasn't getting out, or people weren't listening to it. But thank you. Thank you so much, Miss Barbara, for the $1.99. Much love. Love you much. Make sure I didn't miss any. I know there's some more down here. Yes, absolutely. Kimber, thank you so much for gifting. Kimber gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, my dear. Make sure I didn't miss any more. Kimber also became a member, bought herself a membership. Thank you so much, honey. Miranda is also a new member. Thank you, Miranda. Going to the bottom, make sure I didn't miss. I might have started that twice. And Doodlebug Fart, new member. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. All right, I'm going to get my outro ready. Well, let me multitask. Once again, I'm sticking my face in the camera. Get down to the right one. I always hit the wrong one. I don't think I have any shameless plugging. Like I said, please give it the thumbs up if you haven't already. If you've not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. Share. That's the most important thing you can do. Leave a comment. You can find me on Facebook. We talked about my Facebook group, and I also have a page, but the group is more active. If you ever need to contact me for some reason, southerngaltruecrime@hotmail.com. Do not hesitate to contact me with any questions, comments. If there's a case, a missing person, or a cold case, homicide case, mysterious circumstance case that you want me to share, absolutely email me the details, and I will do my best to cover it. All right, I think that is all my shameless plugging. Yeah, that's all I had. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Everybody that was in chat, everybody that was lurking, everybody who's watching replay. Hopefully, please, you don't have to watch the whole thing to the end, but please, at least if you're watching replay, watch. I hope you watched all the way. At least got all this information about Derontae, about Timmy, about Jeremy Lawerence missing. Thank you so much. Look for a missing person Monday. I'll probably do it as one of the set it as a premiere. That way I can have the chat up so I can be in the chat with you guys. So look for that at some point. Tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow early evening. I'll have to look and see when my analytics to see when to schedule it. But I will get it scheduled. Until next time, please take care of yourselves. Be careful out there. Take care of each other. That is the most important thing we can do, is take care of our fellow human beings. I love you guys all so much. Thank you all for the donations, the memberships. And I will quit babbling now, and I'll get out of here. Once again, I love you guys. See ya tomorrow.